gentlemen, we're back.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, day 2 watch party.
Oh baby.
Was day 1 the most exciting day of NCAA wrestling that we've had in a couple of years? Upsets wise,
The most
craziness?
exciting day 1.
Yeah, day 1.
Yeah, the most exciting.
Yeah.
I can't remember another one quite as exciting.
And by the way, I'm David Bray, joined here by Mark Bader, Andrew Spey.
Hello.
We're at the Purple Bee. We're brought to you by Cliff Keen Athletic.
So much good gear.
What a day. What a time to be a wrestling fan. And I mean, I saw we had a graphic up on our FloWrestling Instagram about the highest seeded wrestlers in the NCAA quarterfinals.
Oh, highest number.
Highest number.
Yeah, lowest. That always confuses things.
We've got
like
some unreal seeds. I'm gonna pull that
pull
up
the graphic.
maybe we
Can you slap it into the?
I'm gonna pull it into this.
It's right here on Twitter.com or X, the Everything app.
Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know if we can pull this into the
It's
screen.
in.
Check this out.
Check
We
it
got
out.
2 24 seeds in the quarters.
That's nuts.
Come on.
A 23 seed Seth Shoemate, Angelo Rini at 21, Trevor Chumbley at 20, Zan Fugit was the 14, D'Amelio DeVos with the 13. And look at all this. We got a whole pile of 12 seeds down there at the
Yeah.
bottom.
I hadn't seen this graphic till right now, and this is actually, I knew there was a couple of those, but this blows my mind. Now your statement before, yes, this is the craziest stuff I've seen in a long time.
That's some crazy stuff right there. Some of the guys, especially the 12 seeds, you got, D'Amelio, DeVos, they've All-American before. Lennox Wolak, All-American last year, but what the season he had did not point to making the quarterfinals in any way, shape, or form. No offense.
And I think this also points to just how deep NCAA wrestling is. I mean, Seth Shoemate, the 23 seed,
He's a huge recruit.
he deserved the 23 seed this year. But yeah, he was in Who's Number One. I mean, this was a legit guy.
Yeah.
Unreal. We've got the MatCast pulled up on one screen. We got the main ESPN pulled up another. If you guys are tuning into the watch party, thank you. Don't forget, the matches, those are on ESPN and ESPN Plus. But hanging with friends, that's right here on the watch party.
That's right here. You can watch that and watch or listen to us. And we are underway quarterfinals. You're
Already here.
top 8 guys in each weight.
Yeah, quarterfinals on 3, 4, 5, and 6.
By the way, Luke Lilledahl was in a really close match with Sheldon Seymour. That was kind of his first
In their duel.
big ranked opponent of the season in the duel. That was, I guess, way back in December.
Yeah, that was early.
Yeah,
And it was you can watch that on FloWrestling.org if I'm not mistaken.
you can.
Yeah. Go watch that replay right now. Seymour taking some ground.
You know, as I'm thinking about all these 20-something seeds in the quarters and these other guys, and Shoemate, deserves the 23 seeds. But he has always been good enough to make it to the quarters. For whatever reason, his performance throughout the season maybe didn't match. Maybe it's weight cut. Maybe his girlfriend dumped him. Maybe school's tough. Maybe he's sick. Maybe there's something going on at home. But that dog has always been in him.
Yeah, he's got that diggity dog.
Yeah. Andrew Kennedy in the chat says Gabe Solers is actually not bad, and we're going to hear more from him. We're not saying anybody with these low seeds is bad. If you make it to the NCAA tournament, you are a certified 100% grade A badass.
Yeah.
You're awesome. It's just...
Stuff happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that are also badass, and they got to rank them somehow, so they go by, your record.
Yeah.
But yeah, Solers is looking tough. Anybody that made it this round.
And that shows you kind of the gap between 12th ranked and 20th ranked. It's like maybe it's a flip of a coin or just...
Yeah.
That's
what doing the previews and going through these all the weights. It's like there's the tiers. There's the top guys. There's your Gable Stevensons, Carter Starachis.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 or 3 guys usually that are challenging in there. 174 has a crop up top. Mm-hmm. And then it's hey, game on. Any given Sunday, these guys can all beat each other.
Yeah. In the quarterfinals so far, no takedowns, no points. We got about a minute left in each quarterfinal first period.
2 minutes and bagels on the board.
Yeah. That'll happen. As the tournament progresses, it kind of tends to tighten up. It gets so tight.
It's tight.
Except for the team race. That's not going to really tighten up.
Not gonna be that
As far as 1 to 2, now 2 to 5, that's a fun team race.
Yeah, absolutely.
Penn State, of course, out ahead. 39.5 points. They went 20-0 yesterday. Did we ever find out? I need to look.
I don't think it's ever happened.
It's never happened? Yesterday, we're like, yeah, it's probably happened now. So I don't know.
I think Nomad asked me if I knew, and I'm like, no. And then he came back a little bit while later. He went all the way back to 83, the Iowa team.
Spratley working on a takedown here. Oh my goodness, he's going to get a takedown on Matt Ramos with 20 seconds left and try to ride out. Man, a takedown and a ride out would be huge, and there's going to be a potentially dangerous stoppage with 13 seconds left.
And that arm stuck up on the back.
Man.
The only guy not in the top 8 at 125 is Dean Peterson. He had that awesome win in the round over, earlier round over Richie Figueroa.
Dude, that was a great takedown there by Spratley. Ramos shot in. Spratley kind of pancaked him over, and then Ramos rolled off his back. Spratley stuck the leg in, got the 3, and trying to finish out with a ride. And, dude, Ramos is tricky with these
He really wants
standing
to get out
Granby
here, but
rolls.
he's running out of time.
Holy cow.
Tenacious from Spratley. If you haven't seen it yet, look up the way Dean Peterson set up that cradle.
I mean,
You can see the clips.
he went Navy ride,
Yeah.
cradle, and
then
then he kind
suicide
of rolled
roll.
the opposite way. He went a suicide roll.
A very fun sequence.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I think we can probably bring that in, the clip of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull that up.
David,
The thing I like
shot.
about that move,
It's gonna take me a minute.
We got lots of minutes.
it involves all sorts of good wrestling jargon. Like if you said like, "Whoa, Dean Peterson like countered a shot, threw in a Navy ride, slapped in the cradle on the opposite side, then suicide rolled." That,
Yeah.
That's like if someone explaining like when I'm watching like gymnastics or
And
or
we got
like
it up
whatever.
on the screen right here. So he kind of gives up the takedown, and then he gets this reversal, goes Navy,
Picks
slaps
the
it on
side.
here like, oh, is he gonna pull him back? Nope, rolls through.
You wonder if he's ever done that or if it just felt right in the moment.
Unbelievable.
You're
Gets
like,
the
"Oh, I'm getting
pin.
pressure this side. Well, I got to make something
And then,
happen."
did you guys notice the celebration?
Yes. The B-boy stance.
That's the same way that Richie Figgs celebrated when he won NCAAs last year.
Yeah, and then he did a breakdance move.
Yeah. Yep.
I wonder
So
if that was
crazy. We can
Just
watch it
had
one
it
more
all
time.
beforehand.
Unreal stuff. Yeah.
claw, Navy,
Boom, Navy,
far
and
side,
then
sweep
just-
side.
Like when they're explaining
Crazy.
like big crazy air skateboarding moves or whatever. They're like, "Oh, do this," or like
Yeah.
the half pipe stuff.
Backside
the snowboard.
Bananarama 540.
Yeah, exactly. Starfish. That's
Purple
a
Bee.
yeah. Yeah, when's Purple Bee gonna get a
Well,
skateboard
let's
move named
we're gonna
after it?
figure out. We're gonna name a move or a celebration or something from this weekend that we've never seen. We'll name it the Purple Bee.
You know remember those mountain boards, those like skateboards that were meant for
Yes.
like mountain trails? I feel like we could get one of those going out here at the Purple Bee.
Yeah, they had like big ass wheels and yeah.
Yeah.
They're for like trails.
Yep.
So Ramos got a reversal.
Is it
and
called
then
a mountain board?
Spratley got
Yeah, I
an
don't know. If
escape.
you guys don't know, we're up here in the hills. I mean, there's, this would be a great mountain board area. here
Yeah.
at the
this
Purple Bee.
thing.
Yes.
Okay. Is
You
that
ever seen-
it's like powered?
Well, that one looks like it is, but I just remember seeing them.
Yeah, just platforms. You know what I would like to ride around on these trails? Have you ever seen? You're familiar with the elliptical, right?
Oh, yeah.
An elliptic go.
Okay. Yep. I'd like to ride a horse or a donkey, maybe.
That would be fun.
I would say save a horse.
Okay, I'm not.
Ride a
I'm not riding
cowboy.
any cowboys up here. I'm sorry.
Spratley up 4-2 over Ramos. Robinson 3-2 over Peterson. Lilledahl and Schickenberg both lead 1-0 in our 125 quarterfinals. And these are all, actually, they're all in the second except for Seymour or Lilledahl. That's in the third, and that's now tied 1-1 with a minute 40 to go.
Bader, if Jet Strickenberger pulls off this upset, we got 2 reasons to sound the alarm. 1, an upset, and 2, it's he's in Nikki's lineup legend.
Yeah.
So I see you got that cowbell ready
That's
just
a-
in
it's a-
case.
it's a
Don't
full
ring it
sports
yet.
cowbell.
Don't ring it yet. Yeah.
Just getting ready. Just getting ready, David.
Yeah, Ventresca.
I would never prematurely.
Very
rebel.
tough. Yeah, good. Very tough opponent for Ventresca. And man, look at this. We're going to the third period for Spratley Ramos.
Nobody really cares about other people's fantasy teams, but for the record, David, you have Luke Lilledahl and I have Eddie Ventresca.
Okay.
Bader, you didn't bother to join
I
us
didn't.
for
I
the-
didn't bother. I
Yeah.
was busy trying to make movies.
People
Yeah.
don't care about fantasy teams, but they do care about Nikki's lineup legends. They do.
And by they, you mean we do. Oh,
We
we got
do.
another nose job over here. Moran and
Yeah,
Gallagher.
the chat's into it. Lilledahl Seymour 1-1 in the third, and this was a super tight match. At the duel, we mentioned that Sheldon Seymour very tough to score on.
I mean, that would be a huge bracket buster. I think people after Big Tens were like, "This is Lilledahl's weight to lose
Lilledahl's
now."
in deep, and I mean he's looking like and not
He's
doing, I'm not-
running towards the edge.
We're not
He's
doing
diving to the
commentary,
edge.
just stating facts that Lilledahl trying to finish a takedown on the edge. 20 seconds to go.
Peterson needs a takedown in under a minute.
Oh, Seymour
He's gonna
rolled out, and now, oh man, smart.
Oh,
They
Oh, they
still
hit
call
him.
it stall.
They hit him for stalling.
but that was first one, so no points.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
one, no harm, no foul. But I mean, it does feel like Lilledahl chipping away here.
I mean, they don't call him Lightning Luke for nothing. He is fast.
Oh,
trying to rip a
Ventresca.
headlock.
With 3 seconds.
Oh, he
But-
backed out. He's like, I don't want to deal with that.
Hey,
right now.
I gotta
Strickenberger is still with this. Oh, he just stepped over Strickenberger close to the takedown. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Those
No,
are
out
facts.
of bounds.
Those are all facts.
Man, Ramos needs this takedown. He's trailing by 3, less than a minute.
Dude, the quarterfinals,
Quarterfinals
they
are
are freaking
hype.
lit. Oh my gosh.
Man, Brandon McCrone just lost to Spencer Moore, so that's the end of Brandon McCrone's season.
Or Brendan McCrone.
Did I say Brandon again?
Yeah. Yeah. you
To
see.
me, he's Brandon.
We'll call B. McCrone.
I don't think there should be different names like that.
Seymour locked on a leg. Yeah.
But
no.
it looks like Lilledahl has leverage
He's
there.
close.
Lilledahl's gonna score.
No, don't give it. Seymour's like, no, I don't want to give this up in OT.
He's got the hands locked.
Man,
Oh, Ramos is going for Jonesy tilt for the win.
Lilledahl's so close to this go behind. He's got to beat this arm.
Seymour's arm is just dying right now.
He's
gotta
holding on
be
for dear life. He's
so
holding on for
sore.
dear life.
Seymour got back to the lock. That's
Try
going to
get
help.
his
Oh,
head
man.
under that leg would be helpful. I know
Yeah,
that's
that's
easier
what
to
he's
say than to
thinking.
do.
You can tell that's what he's thinking.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm almost there.
He can't decide whether he wants to like commit to the lock or try to commit to getting his head underneath. Lilledahl close to the cradle.
So V-Rob over
That's
D. Pete.
so frustrating if you're a Lilledahl or a Penn State fan. Like, he was so close, and I don't know. I'm sure he's going to
Man, so Spratley pulls the
Takes out
upset.
Ramos.
Sound the alarms. Upset.
And now Seymour's coming out the back door. He doesn't have a lot of room, but he's actually in a better position now.
Oh,
Strickenberger
Maybe.
headed to OT. Oh my gosh, Seymour, this is nuts.
That's neutral danger, no?
He's out of bounds.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's-
30
I mean,
seconds.
I kind of, but there's a scoreboard in the way.
And maybe is there a height? You know, if your
I don't know,
back's
but
so
there was
far off the mat.
the scoreboard was in the way, so it's hard to see what was going on there.
Just my brain says his back was facing the mat.
Biggs is out. Now Ramos is out. Wow.
I mean, not out.
Spratley won out of the
Yeah, no, that was
contention to win.
Yeah, to win. I mean, I thought this was Ramos's year. I picked him to win.
Yeah.
So that was
Strickenberger close to the takedown. He's oh my
Oh,
gosh,
he was there.
dude. Is that stalling? How are they gonna call that?
Yo, chat, what is going on with 125?
Man, Lilledahl, Seymour headed to rideouts, and did Luke just say neutral? No.
What's going on with Spratley? Ramos, the clock's going down, but they're not wrestling.
Well-
That's a mistake.
Spratley already won. He got his hand raised.
Yeah.
Well, they could just stop the clock then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So they're going to rideouts. Jeez.
They being Seymour and
Seymour
Lilledahl.
and Lilledahl.
This is, Seymour's best opportunity here, and he's gonna roll looking for that. Oh, he's got to get out here.
He's got Lilledahl. Would you let the leg
Let
go?
go. Let go.
Just get your
One.
one. You tried to. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was smart.
All
So
right,
what
so
was 12
out,
seconds to live riding time?
out in like, was
Oh,
it?
Ventresca! He got it.
Oh,
Eddie,
Lilledahl going body lock. Oh, this is crazy.
Eddie V got the
like-
takedown.
I can hear the arena oohing and eyeing as these big
Dude.
matches take place.
Eddie Ventresca got the win. So, little bit of bad news for producer Nikki's houseboat dreams. But you know what? He still got 9 guys alive.
That's
So,
right.
It only took 9 last time.
All right, Seymour needs to ride for how long?
I think it was 12. I thought it said
12
18.
12
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah.
He needs to ride for 12 seconds. Lilledahl
Dude,
has to
this
get
has
out
been
in
coming
12.
into college. This was the one.
He can't stall on a leg
This was
either.
the one deficit here. Yet, if he gets hit for stalling,
Take him to the edge. Some tactics
out of
there.
bounds.
Some
Out of
tactics.
bounds.
21.
Wow.
dude, Seymour may get this. Oh
I'll
my
be-
gosh,
But
really
then what
impressive.
if Seymour rides and then Lilledahl escapes and then
Or-
takes down
or
in 15
versus-
seconds?
dude, this is crazy. I'm just saying the riding time element of it.
Right.
Yeah. Even if he rides for more than 12, then it's like Lilledahl could still escape and take him down. Dude,
Looking for a reversal. Seymour cannot stay on this leg. He's got to let that go. He's going to get hit for stalling, and that's going to tie it up, and then he's going to have to ride out. This is going to be a stall call.
But I think you take that stall call
Well, we
because
called
you get
stalemate.
No, that's not
That's the
stalemate.
stall.
That's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stall call. That's that
5
drop
seconds.
down.
So
now
now
he
he
has to
can't get
ride
hit for
out.
stalling again. He could drop down to the leg.
He can wait a second and then drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seymour has to ride this out.
Oh, there's Dylan and Hendo. Brad Dillon and Evan Henderson in the corner. They
and Shrink
are.
Ray.
I feel like they should add a couple seconds. I feel like it maybe, I don't know what whatever.
Oh, I
5
see what you
seconds
mean,
to go.
because it's like
This would be
while they're calling the stall
Yeah.
and everything.
This
it's like
would
time.
be nuts. This would
This
be
could be
insane.
Penn State's first loss of the tournament.
Oh my gosh, Lilledahl up. Seymour holding on.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Woo!
Sheldon Seymour takes out Luke Lilledahl. 2-2. Wins on riding time.
And that's the first loss for Penn State of the tournament.
I thought Lehigh's All-Americans would absolutely be Beard and Treffin, and I thought Seymour could make a good run. I did not think he would be in the semis.
I mean,
He
that
is
is
indeed in the semis.
that is crazy. Sheldon Seymour, I remember seeing him win a high school state title in Pennsylvania a few years ago, and everybody was like, "Oh, he's undersized for D1. He's not going to be big enough to be 125." He's look at him, an All-American.
chasing him down. Quinn Kesnick's chasing him down.
Get him! Get him!
Excuse me.
Unbelievable.
Producer Nikki wants to know, how do you not be big enough for 125 pounds when you're in college? Not everybody is born as large and powerful as...
I don't know
Seems like
people.
Nikki's just bragging about being a large human being, but the thing is, I mean, Sheldon Seymour was like a 113 pounder as a senior in high school.
Yeah.
Darian
Cruz was not able to compete physically with 125ers until basically his junior year when he went on his run.
Man, that is crazy. So we got the 1 and 2 seeds on the backside of the bracket.
Out of there.
Unreal.
Who wins what?
City
Hey,
committee.
we all knew 125 was just a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
That we're like, it's going to blow up. It's been far too smooth all season long. Should 125s are out? Should we take a quick break because they're holding the quarterfinals?
Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with 133. And man, got to get my head around this. All right, we'll see you soon. Hey, we took a break hoping to kind of get our heads around 125. I don't know that I have my head around 125, Bader.
I mean, right now we're watching on the Consi round. Richard Figueroa is losing to Trevor Anderson, and Anderson's putting in a ride.
Yeah.
If he gets the ride out, he wins.
That's a good ride, Panther. And it's a minute 20 left.
7-6, Anderson.
These Consi bouts are nuts, too. Cooper Flynn, M.A. McGowan.
Tanner Jordan's beating Caleb Smith at the moment.
TJ.
Man. Yeah, it's crazy.
There's some wild stuff going on. And we just saw Luke Lilledahl lose. Matt Ramos lost. Credit to Seymour and who beat Ramos? Spratley.
Yeah.
So in the semis, we got the number 8 seed Vincent Robinson, the number 4 seed, Eddie Van Treska, the number 3 seed, and Spratley, the 7. So there was only one lower seed in the quarterfinals, one below 8, and that was Dean Peterson. He lost to Vince Robin. Now we got 7 and 8 in the semis.
Man, what a day. This is
What a day, what a day.
a freaking crazy day. Look, day one, we talked about it at the Open. Day one of NCAAs was so nuts. We're like, all right, maybe day 2 it chills out. No, day 2 already off to a crazy
No
start.
chill.
No chill.
And at the end of these quarterfinals, we got some push-up challenges to administer.
Ready to do
Let's
it.
go.
Yeah. Oh, and to keep everybody updated.
Do I have any push-ups yet?
Yeah.
For what?
You picked Brophy over Solers, like I did.
Okay.
And then, you can triple it. You can punish yourself more.
I'm going to.
On the snack meter and the bevy counter, I'm on my second yerba mate, but first since I got to the studio.
That's just of the day.
Of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not done with the
My
yerbs.
second. I had one on the drive up. It's
Yeah,
almost
then
an hour drive to get here from
It-
southeast Austin way up to the northwest.
Yeah, you're on a lot of highway, and then you start winding around these
This feels like we're at the lake.
hill countries.
Very
Well,
cool.
it feels like we're at the
We
lake
are at the
'cause
lake.
we're pretty close. And then you got some coffee too.
13-8. Anderson beats Figueroa 16-8.
That's it.
He did the same. He
They're
did the
all
same
doing
pose.
the b-boy stance.
Everybody's
Yeah.
partying on Figueroa.
Man, that's rough.
That is crazy. A major decision.
Returning champ
Unreal.
goes 1-2.
Yikes.
Anything can happen. Now, what are they? Are they
like
holding
309.
quarters for? All right,
Here we go.
quarters are on. 133. Let's go.
We got Lucas Bird, top seed versus eighth seed Braden Davis, Illinois versus Penn State. Angelo Rini versus Seth Romney.
Rini, the 21 seed. That was a big upset over both Ethan Oakley and Dom Serrano. He got 2 upsets in a row. He wants a 3rd.
And already
Really?
a takedown for Jake Ayala, an escape for Nick Bouzakis.
Ooh, those guys have seen each
Man,
other.
Tanner Jordan. Gosh, this is so crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Look, Tanner Jordan, an
Another
All-American
takedown.
last year. Man, if he were to beat Caleb Smith this year, that'd be nuts.
Romney saying, I don't want to be part of this Cinderella story of Angelo Rini. Oh, he didn't get the takedown yet. Okay,
He's
yeah,
imminent.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Wow, 2 takedowns for Ayala anymore already. He can score fast. Got that slide by. Got a good leg attacks.
I think the quarter I'm most interested is Bird Davis.
I mean, yeah, that's a huge one. Davis, very much capable of it.
Penn State goes 20-0 and then goes 0-2.
Ayala
they go
up,
0-10 this round?
Ayala up 6-2. I kind of thought, look at that.
What if?
Look
What
at
if an
that. Now-
asteroid hits this
Yeah,
purple
about the same
beam?
odds.
Ayala now up 9-2, by the way. I was a little spooked about
3 takedowns in a
Bouzakis
minute.
as upset potential here, but
I felt the same way.
producer Nikki, he's got Drake Ayala, so I should have known.
Hey, how about Nixon, Missouri's Zan Fugit? He's up on Connor McGonigal 3-1.
If you would have told me only one of Penn State or Oklahoma State would have a semifinalist at
125.
125, I would have said Penn State.
You'd pick Penn State. I think most people would,
But I would have been wrong.
as would most people.
Man.
If you had a choice between the 1 seed and the 7 seed making the semis in most weights, I'm going 1 seed.
Well, I don't know why you would say that.
Lucas Bird does get the takedown in the first with about a minute to go, up 3-0 over Braden Davis.
So, yeah, Zan Fugit up. That's nuts.
He's the 14 seed, so not expected to be even at this round.
No.
Bouzakis with the takedown?
Boozy.
Just like that. I thought maybe his strategy was to get taken down.
Get the reversal to his back.
Yeah, but Ayala's smart. He got the takedown, cut him right away, takedown, cut him right away. 3
Yeah.
takedowns.
He's like, I'm not riding this fool. No,
Yeah.
sir.
I will say, oh man, Fugit looking for another takedown, and he's gonna get it. Oh, I put him on his back. Fugit. He's gonna try to
cow catcher,
he's
whip
in a-
over.
He's in a regular fugue state over here.
Oh, and McGonigal on his back.
It's got a
Fugit's gonna end this right
That's
here.
not good for
35
35 seconds left.
It's a
What's
long
preventing
time.
the pin from being called here? There it is.
nothing.
That's not good for my fantasy team. Not that anybody cares.
Oh, big upset. We got another 14 seed.
Zan
A 14
Fugit.
seed into the semifinals.
Man,
Use that with your left hand.
I think right hand is good. I think
No!
better, yeah.
How about if I go like this?
I don't know if I throw it in the lake.
Well, then it's like right by your mic. That's probably worse. You probably
They
wanna
love
do
it. Tell me what you guys. Maybe they hate it.
All right,
Hey, can I
chat.
see that cowbell real quick?
No.
Don't let Spey get.
Not a chance.
Dude, Zan Fugit into the semis. That's awesome for him.
Yeah, good for Bono. You know, it hasn't been the easiest of seasons for Wisconsin. They had some rough dual meets.
What do you mean?
I mean, they took losses.
Okay.
and getting a guy in the semis from a low seed, credit where credit's due.
Oh man,
This
is crazy.
That's why you recruit Missouri. Am I right, Bader?
Yeah.
Show me.
Oh man, Caleb Smith coming back. By the way, they're in OT. It's 4-4.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I do have McGonigal. He's my flex pick.
I wasn't really keeping an eye on that match, but now Caleb Smith's trying to come out the back door. Tanner Jordan trying to pass the leg. Man, this is crazy. 45 to go.
Romney up 6-2, trying to end Reenie's run to the championship. Bird up 4-1.
And this is the biggest match right here for Zeth because big off the scale. You know, probably needs the time.
This quarter had a lot of potential for chaos, and we got it, except Romney was favored to come out into the semis. So restoring a little order if he gets the dub.
Caleb Smith got that takedown in OT, so he is advancing. Tanner Jordan out.
So no cowbell there.
No.
Thank you.
It's coming back.
Oh, we got back points for Bird.
Man.
So Braden Davis. So they took their 20-0 and they said, let's put our thing down, flip it, and reverse it, and then they might go 0-2.
Yep.
I still have faith in Penn State to pull out a championship.
Yeah.
I don't think Nittany Lion Nation should be in shambles.
I mean,
yet.
I don't know, man.
Hey, Andrew
Momentum's
Kennedy.
a thing, guys.
It is. Andrew Kennedy, well, I don't know if it is. Andrew Kennedy in the chat said, not only do they love the cowbell, but they want Jason Nolf to demonstrate the cowbell on Spey.
I'm all for it.
Why not?
Yeah, good.
Would you rather have me do cowbell by your face or Nolf do the cowbell on you?
Would you rather be tortured by a Missouri grad or a Penn State grad is what you're asking.
Well, in different ways, for sure. One is I just ring a bell close to your face. The other one is I don't even know what the cowbell move is, but
And also,
I don't want Jason Nolf doing any moves.
Yeah, Bader's working his way down to 62 kilos. Jason Nolf.
He's working his way up
That's
to
a big dog.
86 kilos.
Yeah.
Although, not really.
Yeah, he's not. Nah.
No. Romney's still up
139.6 is
6-2.
boys.
Wow, Bird's up 11-1, so.
Yeah, 14-7. Ayala.
Davis does do some crazy stuff. He is capable of, going nuts, but I don't
Dude,
think.
Ayala turning it on here. And this is a really fun matchup of high school wrestlers where, Buzakis kind of ran his weight. Ayala got to win it. Who's number one? I mean, these guys were elite, but you kind of thought they were going to be a weight class apart in college, and here they are. And Ayala taking full advantage. He's up 17-7. It's still the second period.
That's a lot of points.
Oh, this is exactly where Nick Buzakis wants to be.
Yeah. Yeah, people saying in the chat, Bird is looking good, and
looks great.
I agree. I agreed so much before the tournament, I picked him to win.
It's one of those things where, you see a guy and what he's capable of doing, and then you wonder why doesn't he
Just do that
he
all the
can
time?
score more, but he's not. Why doesn't he? And now he's kind of unlocked that. He's doing what he's always been capable of. Man, what a quarterfinal round.
And we're just getting started. This is such a great day. I don't think we've mentioned it. We've belabored the point a little bit, but you get quarterfinals now. This is how you start your Friday. If you're at work, just keep the screen on, put us on in the headphones and watch on ESPN.
Heck with the headphones. Let the whole office hear.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pump us through the PA. And then
At our workplace, they let us watch wrestling all the time.
yeah, I don't know why you guys have such
if we don't.
strict bosses. And then tonight, semis and blood round, and that is the most fun. So today is just literally the best. Tomorrow's awesome too. You get the finals, but this is the meatiest, dare I say, juiciest day
There's
of college wrestling.
There's just so much going on. There's more on the line tomorrow.
Right.
Because, the ultimate prize, but there's more happening today.
The NCAA tournament is so awesome. The first day is kind of intrigue. What's going to happen? The second day is just pure intensity, incredible. Yeah. And then, that first that first session on Saturday is really, it's really one where it's nostalgic. You're seeing these seniors wrestle their last matches, things like that. And then by the time you get to Saturday night, it's the final. So
yeah,
It's great.
Hey, we gotta take a quick break.
Well, let's get to the end of the 133 quarters here. We got about 45 seconds left, and then we'll take a quick break.
Yeah.
Lucas Bird takes out Braden Davis. I hate to say it, but I really enjoyed the Penn State era.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
the old message board chestnut where
Yeah.
somebody would get a lot of hype and then he would take his first loss and he would say, I really enjoyed the XYZ era. And then it became like a meme and like a joke where you flip it where it's like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Dude, Ayala looks
love to explain
locked.
jokes to
Ayala
everybody.
looks locked in right now.
Hey, Oklahoma State 5.5 points back in the team race.
Dude, Drake Ayala is like pushing for a tech right now, but he's not
climbing
going to
up.
get it. He's going to win by 14. Unreal. Zeth Romney going to advance. And
Romney.
133 quarterfinals in the books. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back for 141. We're back, guys, and I'm trying to pick up the pieces from this chaos in my own head, and I'm looking at 125 pounds, and we don't know the blood round matches yet, but here's what I can tell you. Dean Peterson is either going to wrestle Moran from Indiana or Steve O'Pulin, one of those two.
Wow.
Okay. Luke Lilledahl will either have Spencer Moore from North Carolina or Nicolas Rivera from Wisconsin. You would favor Lilledahl against either of those opponents. So you think, for Penn State fans, he's probably
Trying to
going
get those 10.
probably going to punch through. Matt Ramos will have either Trevor Anderson or Cooper Flynn. You would think Ramos can get that done. Mm-hmm. And then this is the crazy one. There's a really good chance we see Jet Strickenberger and Caleb Smith, if Caleb Smith can get past Blake West.
Wow.
So if you lose in the quarters,
Jim
you drop
West, Desperado.
to the blood round?
That's right. That's 125. 133, still waiting on some Consi matches. So we'll update you on that as soon as we can, but we can't yet. No.
Hey, how about Coach Ciaritas and the
Coach who?
John Ciaritas?
Cerritos.
I added an extra one in
Lilledahl.
there.
Kind of like when you did the
Sorry,
Yeah, sorry, I waited until we were in commercial to say that, but that's good. Keep me honest.
Let's do a pronunciation bell real quick.
It's a really
Just a quick, yeah.
odd-looking name to pronounce.
Yeah, my bad. Anyway, another All-American for the Cal Poly Mustangs.
California P, getting it done.
Yeah, Bernie Truex was their last in 2023. In 2022, they had two AAs, Evan Wick and Bernie Truex. Mm-hmm. Bernie Truex, a three-time fourth placer for Cal Poly, and then I think he placed fifth for Penn State when he took his grad year.
141 on the mat, quarterfinals. Hardy versus Frost. Mendez Vombauer. Composto Bartlett. And Happel versus Coder Hunt. Coder Hunt?
It's Coder Hunt.
Coder Hunt. Thank you. My pronunciation, Nazi.
It's a German name, and I was corrected and told that as well. I think Jason Bryant was the
Hey, I tell you this.
original corrector.
We're doing way better than Sion would.
That's like if the bar is like on the floor and we clear it.
I stepped over.
He
Mendez.
called Trent Hilgard Trent Dilfer.
That is true.
He called Pat Papalizzi
Pat Plop-a-lop-a-lop.
So Mendez up 3-1 over Vombauer is big,
Yes.
just because Vombauer, when they wrestled in the duel, Vombauer pushed him hard.
Mm-hmm.
So getting that lead is going to matter. And Nikki's got Mendez, so
Yeah.
that's good.
Can Bird be the first Illinois champ since Imar? Yeah.
20, let's see here, 17, 18, 19?
Hold on, let me.
17. Then he lost in 18 and 19 to Chenzo, right? Then we didn't wrestle in 20.
Yeah, Imar was 16 when he won. He wasn't 16 years old. It was
2016 and 2017, right?
No, I think it was 15.
15, 16? Okay.
15, 16 he won. And then second place and second place.
Oh, so he wasn't there in 19.
Right,
Got it.
15, 16, 17, 18.
Takedown for Hardy. Puts 3 on the board.
Evan Frost over Ethan Oakley. That's a tough Consi round when it's 11 versus 12 seed.
Yeah.
And that's the end of Ethan Oakley's career. If anybody, we need like a pour-out counter to give people respect.
Yeah.
So take your most expensive bourbon that you have, that you're holding on to for special occasions, and start pouring them out for these guys.
Yeah.
Pour it out?
You can pour it into your mouth,
Okay.
or you can pour it onto
It's
the
also
ground.
not noon, so.
Rusty Gray wants to know, will Flo have Consi brackets up today? Yeah, the Consi brackets they're updated in real time on Track Wrestling.
Real time, baby.
So yeah, absolutely. Get on there right now on Track Wrestling. Yeah, you want to pull? You know what?
Pull it up. You got it up there, Bray. You control
I'm gonna
this
pull
thing.
up the Consolation
David,
brackets
pull
as we
strings.
speak.
You're steering.
I want Rusty Gray to lock in because here's what we're doing. I'm gonna go to a weight class. I'm gonna say 125 right here. Bam. See that?
Boom.
And then there's the championship bracket. And then right over here is Consolation.
There
and
it
here we
is.
go. And then this is where we can see what we got to deal with, right? This is where we see Moran and Poulin. They got to wrestle to see who gets Dean P. We got Spencer Moore and Nicolas Rivera. Winner gets Lilledahl. And then let's go down to the bottom side of the bracket. Bottom side, we got Cooper Flynn, Trevor Anderson. Winner gets Matt Ramos. And then Blake West. I expect nothing but a war with Caleb Smith. Winner gets Jet Strickenberger.
Yeah. Jim West, Desperado. None of this. No, you don't want nada.
Okay. So, there you go. That's your consolation bracket. But, yeah, you can look at those on your own time as well.
You don't have to wait for Bray to do it.
No.
But you can.
But
Yeah, put it in the chat. Say, Bray, could you pull up this consolation bracket? I don't want to.
Yeah.
And then Bray will have to oblige. That is the rule of the chat.
Jesse Mendez with 3 takedowns in the first period. He's up 9-2. Looking really strong. And he was a little off at Big Tens, maybe. Looking like he might be back on.
Yeah, I want to dare say that some people sold some Jesse Mendez stock, perhaps. Not me.
Some other people might have picked him to win the bracket.
Such as your
You,
boy Spay.
me, and me.
You, me,
You, me, you, you.
What is love, baby? Me.
You guys start chest bumping me, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, we got some people in the chat wondering how to watch the tournament. Well, I would direct you to our lower third on the broadcast and
ESPN.
our description of the live to social, which
Event
says
coverage available.
event coverage available on ESPN and ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
It's the
And
it's
by
the
event
ESPN.
coverage, we mean streaming the live match.
The live matches. Yep, those are ESPN.
We're gonna cover the crap out of this right here from this desk
Oh,
at
it's
the Purple
big
Bee in
time.
Austin,
It's
Texas.
getting covered. Brock Hardy up 7-0 against Jacob Frost, who took out NCAA champion Drew Alirez last night. So right now,
Bartlett's got a lead on Composto as well.
yep, right now the 1, 2, and 3 seeds with significant leads, and it's 1-0 for Cale Happel over he's the 5 over number 4 seed Josh Coderhunt. So
So pretty low scoring. Coderhunt's going to have choice in the third. So.
also looking like this might be one of the first weights of the quarterfinals where we don't have at least some crazy chaos.
Yeah.
But who knows? It's
Brock
still
Hardy
early.
get a pin? I look down. It's the second period. It's over.
Oh, yeah.
must have.
He must have. Brock
Dang
Hardy
it.
getting those pinpoints for Team Nebraska. That's big.
Dude, Hardy's a beast.
I wish there was some kind of signal that something was about to be a pin, like a cowbell or a foghorn or something.
Yeah, like a foghorn, leghorn.
Big great idea.
This
Yeah.
is a crazy Consi match. Dylan Shaver, Braxton Brown, 9 versus 10, just to
that
stay
is.
alive and advance to the opportunity to wrestle for All-American.
Mendez looks good.
Tyler
Up 10-2.
Tyler Wells and Dom Serrano is a really tough match too.
Yeah, Serrano, the 5 seed, going down early.
Bader, we might have to get that Panther train whistle ready if Cale Happel can get it done over Josh Coderhunt. Otherwise, what's a Navy sound effect? That might be the foghorn. Maybe.
Yeah, Navy, a klaxon.
I don't know what that is. Clacks on, clacks off.
The Claxer.
I'll show you what a klaxon is. Or I'll
Dude, Mendez looks like he is on a whole different level from where he was this season.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Let me get out of the flow.
Third
wrestling.
trip to the tournament, right? He knows what to expect and
Yeah.
how to prepare, and obviously knows how to get it done.
Tyler Knox moves on. That's big for him at 133.
Here's a klaxon.
Is that what they? Oh, okay.
That's for the Navy win,
Good,
Okay.
good klaxon.
The red
Cowboy.
light beeps and
and that means man your battle stations.
Okay.
stuff's going down.
Wait, what were you saying about the cowbell? Like sound the alarm instead of
Ring the bell.
yeah.
Instead of let me ring my bell.
Let me ring my bell, Raja Bell.
Some of the most famous bell ringers, Texas. What is it? Texas Tech
Is that where he went?
or Texas A&M? Which one's?
I don't know. Somebody I knew just used to yell that all the time at like bars, like you
Okay.
can Raja Bell. I don't even know.
I think
not
by
Rajah
someone he
Bell.
knows, I think it was Andrew.
No, I don't even know what sport that guy plays. 1-1. Man, this Happel Coderhunt, kind of a snooze fest, but it's tense.
Yeah.
And there's other stuff going on. It's an 8-ring circus.
Yeah.
So don't complain about being bored. I don't want to hear it.
It's the Texas Tech bell ringer who's famous. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Okay. Yeah. The guy on the sideline.
Yep. He's the famous one.
Wow, on that video you just showed, that's copyrighted, so we can't show it.
Yeah.
When they slow it
unfortunately.
down,
Yeah, it's
and
an
the grimace on his face.
ESPN
Is like,
footage.
"Ah."
Yeah. Yeah, we can't do that. Anyway.
It's like he's doing something else.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Churning buttermilk.
Overtime. Coderhunt, Happel.
Yeah, this is intense. Navy trying to get another All-American, the second of the Kerry Collat era after David Key last year.
So at 141, the top 3 seeds advance. Bo Bartlett gets the 4-0 win over CJ Composto. 5-0 with the riding time.
Bo, Hardy, and Mendez gonna do it. Hasn't done it yet.
And Happel running forward.
Digging that underhook.
But Coderhunt,
If you're Happel, I think you probably want to try to sort this out on your feet because Coderhunt, super tough on the mat. Although Happel is too, I don't know. We'll see what happens here.
it's a similar. They're both like in your face fighting a phone booth guys. Mm-hmm. Or on a
Fighting
tipped over.
They'll
phone booth.
honestly, they'll fight anywhere. Phone booth or
elevator.
phone booth or otherwise.
Land, air, sea. Mm-hmm. Navy has the ability to fight on all three surfaces, by the way.
That is true.
Would you rather get in a fight in a phone booth or in an elevator?
Neither?
I'd like to have the space of the elevator.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to get in a phone booth so I can hug it out.
Yeah.
That would be a very. There's not much room to do much.
Oh, beautiful shot.
He's in deep. Oh, he's looking close to this finish. Oh, Coderhunt though.
If he gets out of this, that will haunt Happel.
He's gonna get out.
He's gonna try.
Happel readjust. They roll through.
He's gonna try to.
Just facts.
He might Coderhunt his dreams here, Spay. He's in way better position now.
How much do you think they practice Navy rides?
It's probably. Oh my gosh.
Good scramble, Coderhunt.
Dude, he is
Gotta
close.
get this, no?
He is close.
Doesn't have it yet.
Happel's still locked on the leg. 11 seconds. I think. Oh my gosh, he's close.
Doesn't have it yet.
This
5
is going to
seconds.
Ride-outs.
Oh
This is
man,
going to ride-outs.
ride-outs. What a nuts finish to sudden victory.
Yeah, still nuts.
Mendez just continues to fire away up 16-5 in on the leg, looking to score again.
wants
Just
team
over 30
points.
seconds to go in that
Dude,
one.
I'll tell you this. Jesse Mendez takes this sport personally. So, Vance Baumbauer wrestled him close. Mendez maybe looked a little down at Big Tens. And I mean, that is the type of stuff that I think fires this guy up.
Okay, wins nationals, and then the next year you take 4th at Big Tens.
Yeah.
Wow. Tyler Fortson just pointed out in the chat, Braden Davis is the winner of Nasir Bailey and Evan Frost.
That is not easy.
Happel out in 4 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Man, good for him. Coderhunt is a beast on top. So that's a huge development.
Does Coderhunt then take neutral?
I don't think so.
Get out in 3 seconds?
I mean, he's going to have to, I don't know.
Just and you got 10 more seconds to think about it.
Yeah,
Your choice. And that's probably the coaches.
But a lot happens in those rideouts. You get the stall. I don't know what the stalling situation is. Probably none.
I mean, he could just drop down to a leg.
Look, they're thinking about it. He said neutral. I think I saw Colette say neutral.
Yeah. There's Mendez with the major.
This is why criteria rules, because Coderhunt knows if he doesn't score, he loses.
Yeah.
I can just get to the next period.
Double unders.
And he's pushing to the edge. You just stay in bounds.
Apple's just going to give ground and circle. Why not?
Smart.
21 seconds.
Bader, we may have to sound the Panther train alarm here.
Bro,
Pretty soon.
do you not
It's either
see
gonna
that
be a
Panther
steam
locomotive
whistle? Oh, Shawver and Braxton 1-1 with 25 seconds. They're going to go to overtime.
Dude, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, this day is so good.
It's just
Can Coderhunt make it happen?
there's something about one guy moving forward and one guy retreating.
Yeah.
Well, and that's where a step out would be awesome too. But no one wants to listen to me when it comes to rules to improve folk style.
There's a
the
stall.
stall.
4 seconds.
But
That means
cares?
nothing.
even if he gets another one, I mean, the riding time is going to be the difference here.
Yeah.
Coderhunt's having a hard time getting himself back to the middle.
He's thinking, okay.
I like that long. And then time the whistle. This is a big, long.
Yeah.
Time it and go.
He's,
They didn't let him.
Psych. A little rolling start.
yeah, take the caution.
Caution.
Take another one.
Bridge Levitt,
man.
Cannon Webster coming up. Yow. All right, Panther train. No,
Blow the
sorry,
whistle.
Coderhunt. What a battle.
That's a new feature.
I love how.
You know, it's YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
Doug
well,
Schwab's fired up. They got
yeah.
a semifinalist.
I know, that's big time. Taking Jameson, looking like he may advance for Oklahoma State. We'll have to see how that plays out. But while ESPN goes to commercial, let's go to quick break here, and we'll be back with the 149 pounders.
All right.
We're back.
Sound
back.
the alarm. Sound the klaxon.
That's right. Hey, you guys want to take a look at the consolation side of 133?
I would love nothing more.
All right. So, Rini will have the winner of Van D and Speidel. That'll be an interesting one.
That'll be it. Yeah, Van D, the lowest or the highest seed there, but Rini has shown that he came here. He made the quarters, 2 upsets in a row.
Yep. Speidel just beat Phipps. That's a legit win. And then, man, this is crazy. Braden Davis will have the winner of Evan Frost and Nasir Bailey. That is a group of 3.
2 All-Americans.
If you would have had all 3 of those guys on your podium, on your top 8 podium, I would have said, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, maybe, sure.
One of the 3 will be an All-American.
That's where it gets real wild. When you look at those contests and you go, only one of these 3 will survive.
Yeah.
And you have 2 All-Americans, and one of them is not Braden Davis.
Yeah. So look at this. Tyler Wells knocked off the 4 or 5 seed.
5
Dom
seed.
Serrano, number 5 seed.
Yeah.
So it's going to be either Wells, Knox, or Bouzakis. Interesting there. I would have thought Knox and Bouzakis for sure, and maybe Wells, could have been on that AA podium. But any one of those 3 won't surprise me moving forward. And then still working out.
Shawver won, sudden victory, 4-1.
My goodness. So Shawver beat Brown, who was the 9 seed. The 10 and the 9, is that right?
Yes.
Dylan Shawver. Anthony Noto.
More bad news for my fantasy team. Not that anyone cares.
Both
we
those
don't.
2 guys are All-Americans
Keep telling
already,
us.
and one of them will have to get through Connor McGonigal, who, he was in the All-Star Classic. This is a legit wrestler. So, dude, 133 is in shambles. Totally crazy.
Yeah, nuts. 2 All-Americans and McGonigal, just like with Braden Davis there.
Yeah. So we still got the 141 consies on the mat. We will keep you apprised of that a little bit later. And 149 quarterfinals, still waiting for those to get going.
Sky
49
RN
coming
in the
up.
chat says, as someone who's lost several online arguments with Spay, I would concede. I would propose maybe Spay's a cyberbully, but
Yeah,
I get cyberbullied all the time.
yeah, you do, old man.
Oh, yeah, when that guy, where's Batman Sucks?
We haven't seen Batman Sucks in the chat since the
Sucks.
Olympics.
Call me Paw.
Paw, that was it.
But dude, he hadn't been. Actually, that was he started Olympic trials.
Mm-hmm.
He popped back up. He may be just an international wrestling fan because haven't seen Batman Sucks all tournament.
Maybe he likes locking hands.
What?
What's going on?
Guess who just entered the chat?
Batman. Yeah, Paw.
We summoned him.
Dude, we just pulled Batman Sucks out of the ether. That's incredible.
I'm right here, LMAO. Yeah, we are LMAOing.
He's been
yeah.
there.
Says my hair looking extra feathered today, Paw. Well,
That's a good thing.
yeah, I conditioned this morning.
Hey, we got some people asking some questions in the chat.
What do we got?
Let's address
Questions that we can answer. All right. Did Davis win? No.
All right, next.
Okay, next question. Wait, did Richie Figs not even place? Correct. No, he did not. And Cedric Stevens says that 125 curse strikes again. Yeah.
What
It's-
about, did you say someone asked if Aiden Valencia is wrestling this year?
He is not.
He's redshirting, yeah.
He
did
is
wrestle,
redshirting.
But correct, not varsity.
He is not a varsity athlete. He does not have the makings of a varsity athlete. This year, next year probably he does.
Yeah, I would say it's strategic.
Yeah.
Oh, we're underway. 149. D'Amelio Styles. All right, challenge one. Who you got? Bray.
D'Amelio.
D'Amelio?
I'll take D'Amelio.
I'll take Styles.
Okay. At 149, Jordan Williams versus Caleb Henson. This was a who's number one matchup. And Nikki has Caleb Henson on his lineup legends pick. He's got one guy out of the running, but look, it only took 9 champs to win lineup legends last year. And Henson in on a shot on Jordan Williams. Jordan Williams has been looking incredible in the postseason.
All right, the picks have been locked in.
Okay. Just a quick update on the team score. Yes, Penn State in first place, 46.5. Nebraska back into second with 38. Oklahoma State, 36.5. Illinois, fourth with 27. Iowa, Northern Iowa, and Ohio State tied in fifth. 1 point behind them. 26.
Yeah, we just got,
Yeah.
we got to say Batman Sucks names a couple times, and he says it himself. He's like Beetlejuice.
Yeah. By the way, Ridge Lovett up 3-0 on Cannon Webster. No score yet. Oh, wait a minute. Caleb Henson just scored, so now 3-0 lead over Jordan Williams, and Dylan D'Amelio with 2 takedowns over Ethan Styles.
That's looking good for our picks.
Yeah, 6-1. So, Lachlan McNeil, Shane Van Ness, classic Blair versus Sem, old school rivalry there.
Kind of love national preps.
Yeah. A lot of. I mean, actually, Ethan Styles was at Wyoming Sem for a minute. Ridge
All right, I
Lovett.
gotta stop typing in the chat because I'll just stay there all day and yell and argue.
Ridge Lovett now with a turn as well. He's up 7-0.
wrestling.
This is a really competitive Big Ten final, and Lovett looking to widen the gap here.
We got D'Amelio Styles not looking good for my Styles pick, even though he's seated 1 higher than D'Amelio. Henson J. Will. Man, Andrew Alirez losing to Eli Rivera. Plenty of mat to go. Wow. Plenty of match to go, but we saw Figueroa go down in this round. That's an NCAA champ. Grayson Clark, Dylan Chappell. That's a fun matchup. They already got 8 points on the board.
Was that a knee pad or is that a tape job on the left knee of Alirez? I was wondering, like, hey, he lost yesterday, he's losing now. Is something going on? Right? We all know how good he is.
I mean, he did miss quite a bit of time this year. I would think, yeah, he may be dealing with a little injury.
It looks like a tape job, but I can't tell from here.
Looks like Jordan Williams just took the lead in short time in the first over Caleb Henson.
Wow.
Man, that is nuts. 25 seconds to go in the
How many
first.
champs are going to lose before day 3?
We'll see.
Should we make a bet on it? We got, what, 2 have lost? 3 have lost.
Yeah, so how many more? Probably not that many.
Wait, which 3 have lost?
Or is it just 2?
Figueroa, Alirez, who else?
Maybe I think Alirez lost. I mean, Figueroa lost the second time. That's how I was counting. But
Oh, okay.
I think it's just 2. Keegan had a scare yesterday.
Yeah. All right, so what are we setting the over-under, Bader?
4.5. I guess I'll take the under.
Yeah, I'll take the under on 4.5.
Is it
easy.
3.5? I mean,
So we all take the under. So now move it down to 3.5.
So will another champ lose?
Well,
you're-
2 more lose. We're at 2 currently.
I think 3.5 is a good one then.
Yeah.
And you're all taking the over?
I haven't decided.
Champs lose before day
Champs
3.
are left.
Over, under 3.5.
How many champs are left?
What do you guys think in the chat? I'll take the over just for fun because I like upsets.
So at 133, there are none.
no, don't. Sorry, you can go through it, but I just.
Bader wants us to go off the cuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really think it through. Sometimes that's how I make decisions.
I'll take the under then.
Okay. Bray takes the under. Spay takes. I'll take the under. I don't think I've been on the same side of a bet as Bray in a minute.
Okay.
It's 6-2 now. Rivera over Alirez.
Styles has D'Amelio right where he wants him, winning by 3.
McNeil up 1-0 against Van Ness.
Bartlett won, so Penn State back on the winning trail, on the winning side.
Took a while.
Yeah, somebody in the chat mentioned that. They're like, Penn State winning streak starts now.
What if they win 20 matches in a row again?
That would be crazy.
Lemlio, Sergio Lemley survives and advances.
I like Lemlio.
Lemlio.
Rufio. Henson back in the lead against Williams, but I assume Williams will have choice in the third if nobody scores.
Guys, I could win this bet right here in the next 3 minutes.
If Henson...
Henson
who
and
else?
Alirez both go down.
Well, Alira's already lost, so he doesn't count.
Yeah, nice try.
Dang it. Can I redo my pick? No, I'm sticking.
Moshe Schwartz, Josh Saunders. Saunders trying to keep the season alive. He is a senior, and this is his first year in the postseason. Ridge Lovett not wanting to mess around at all with Cannon Webster. Henson trying to steal a takedown with a few seconds left in the period. Time. it's low scoring, but this McNeil Van Ness bout is like a brawl. Yeah. They are throwing haymakers.
I like haymakers.
Dude, you like the bar and you like when
Bar's
wrestlers throw haymakers.
Yeah.
But it's like they are going for it and they're giving it right back, each of them. Styles. Is this the start of his comeback? Okay, we got potentially dangerous.
Oh yeah, Nikki is our producer's wondering. Anybody else in the chat do a lineup legend? And how is your team doing? I did a lineup legend.
Oh, throw a poll in the chat.
Okay.
He says he's Polish.
He is Polish.
You're in the back here. You can do that plus button, and now start a poll.
What do you want a poll to be?
Over under on number of champs to lose before tomorrow. You might run out of
Van Ness is now tied with Lachlan McNeil, 1-1. My lineup legend, Nikki wants to know, are they still alive? I will tell you. My lineup legends, no. I picked Lilledahl. So I'm already down. I'm down bad at 125. I picked Bird. I picked Mendez. I picked Henson, which, that's in jeopardy right now. I picked Meyer Shapiro. I picked Mitchell Messenbrink, Keegan O'Toole, Carter Strachey, AJ Ferrari, Gable Stevenson. So I'm down to 9, Nikki. I don't know about the chat. I don't know how their lineup legends are doing.
I got to look mine up. Wow, Moshe Schwartz come from behind win over Josh Saunders. Everybody take your top shelf booze out. Pour another one out for Saunders. He's a Missouri guy.
Yes. CBC. They were in the same conference as Vianney. That's why.
Shane Van Ness with a 4-2 lead now in the third.
Different Vianney from.
Not the one in New Jersey.
Not the one in New Jersey.
Yeah, a lot of Catholic schools exist in multiple
Dylan
states.
D'Amelio got the dub.
Yep.
D'Amelio did the dub.
All right. So Styles into the consolation bracket and 5 more shups for Spey.
Here we go.
Was that an upset? 12/11? Or did I get that backwards?
It was 12/13, I think.
No bells to ring.
Yeah.
Van Ness got the takedown, it looks like, so he leads 4-2.
Yep.
Lachlan has 30 seconds.
Henson and Jordan nodded.
Riding time not a factor in that
5.
bout.
Okay. Oh,
I
riding
looked
time.
it up.
Man, this is
Yeah, Lear's gonna go down.
Ooh.
Man, that's tough, and just didn't appear to be right.
Oh, and now that I'm looking, his shoulders all taped up. Or
His shoulder and his knee.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's two bears down.
Van Ness with another takedown.
He's gonna ice it.
Yeah.
Penn State back on top.
They're back, baby.
They're back.
We're so back. Nittany Lion faithful. And D'Amelio.
Overtime. Williams and Henson. I almost said Winson.
Wait, we're all on the mispronunciation
Tongue
train these
twisters
days.
here,
It's
yeah.
fine, yeah. It's fun. It's a fun game we play where we just mess up names.
All right, so Van Ness advancing.
Love it
Ridge
or leave
Lovett advancing with a 12-0 major decision.
Yeah, that's it.
So
Great.
all eyes right now on this Jordan Williams, Caleb Henson quarterfinal. And Henson looking for a little reattack. He's in on the leg.
Yeah. Looks like he's gonna score.
Man, 12-0 is such a dominant score. Like, you don't see it often because usually someone will get an escape point, but like a blanking like that.
Yeah, it's not 4 takedowns.
Yeah, this is, man, looking like a takedown here. And they're going to
takedown
give
for
it.
Henson.
Yeah, Caleb Henson moving on. So that
Top
bracket
seed.
not totally busted.
Hey, and Nikki, you had Caleb Henson, right? So I think we had to ring the alarm.
Ring them. You can ring my
That's a house bell
bell.
alarm.
Is that okay, Spey?
Hey, go nuts.
Houseboat alarm is ringing. Teague Travis leading. Ty Whalen right now. Joey Oliveri up 7-0. Colin Robuto up on Malik Hines. No score for Alvarez McDougald. Let's take a quick break. When we get back, 157.
Yes, sir.
baby.
Here we go.
Bader was cheering for more NCAA champs to lose.
I'm just,
That's what he wanted.
you got bets going on.
Yeah. So
Challenges, bets, push-ups, whatever.
Wow, the
we're not doing
ESPN
money here.
graphic says key transfers in the quarters, and then the subheading is paying return on investment.
Okay.
So they're saying, like, look, this is NIL world we're
Well, this
living
is
in.
ESPN. They can lean into whatever they want.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can just dip their toe into wrestling and then peace out.
Peace up. Teague Travis for Oklahoma State in the Consies. He's up 10-1 over there.
That's a potential bell ringer.
The 33 seed. Oh my gosh.
Big throw from, well,
Vinny Zurban's nuts.
they went flying. I guess not actually points on the throw, but
Meyer Shapiro and Vinny Zurban are two of the craziest dudes.
it should be a fun one.
Oh, Batman Sucks says if he wins Lineup Legends, he wants to exchange the 10K for a hug from Peepaw.
Peepaw?
Pawpaw.
Okay.
I made Peepaw up.
No offense. I like you a lot, Spay. The hug from me is not worth $10,000.
Spay, if you get
It's
that
the sentiment. He
if you-
doesn't actually mean it.
If you get that hug, then now you got house moat money.
Yeah.
Or you bear hug him.
Or wait, does the 10K go to you or does it? I don't get it.
Well, we would take that 10K. Batman Sucks would
Divvy
get a
them up
hug, and then
amongst
we
us?
would have and then we would put it all to the houseboat.
Oh, okay.
Houseboat is the ultimate prize here.
Okay.
Yeah, that is. All right.
Snack
Blaze
update in the
and
break.
queso.
I housed some chips.
Me too.
You
Thanks,
did as well.
That salsa's lit.
Yeah, they got some salsa here at the Purple Bee where we're doing this broadcast. Not at Flow HQ. We're in the hills of Austin,
Yep.
Hill Country.
And it is homemade salsa.
Who made it? Did Nikki make it?
No.
No way. Somebody here at the Purple Bee made it.
Nikki says yeah, but I don't believe him.
I don't believe him.
How did he say? How did he say yeah?
He goes, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a lie.
And then he said it was a group effort. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, covering his tracks.
K-Sack looking for a takedown here on the edge. And Blaze trying to defend. Blaze dives through. How are they going to score this? This looks like a takedown to me. There it is.
We're going to get at least one semifinalist with a 12 seed or higher, or lower. Fish and Chumley. Caleb Fish at number 12 for Oklahoma State. Trevor Chumley for the 20 seed.
Yeah. Who had that in their bracket?
Chumley beat Hippolito. Did not have that. And Fish beat Brandon Cannon. I did not have that either.
Yeah, I didn't have either of those.
Yeah. What about you, Mr. Orange Donk? Who did you have in the semis?
Oh, wow. You got the donk at the table.
Yeah, we got our mascot here at the Purple Bee. You'd think
Don't
it'd be
grab it by the ears.
Don't. That is against the rules. And apparently the donkeys only speak Polish, so I don't know if they're following any of this action right now. Can they read
Probably
English?
Greco.
I understand, Spay, that you were teaching it English, though, over the break.
I was trying.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do?
Take down Shapiro.
I'm gonna pull up some 141 consolation brackets.
It's what the people
because
want.
We've got some things developing here, and these are gonna lead to blood round matchups.
Hey, before you do that, we have a developing situation in the chat.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
TP and Esco are back.
Yes.
And they donated $5.
No way.
They put 5 in the tip jar.
We freaking love the
Thanks,
TP
guys.
Esco.
Yeah, we got to go. Where's the air horn?
They're winning matches and they dominate practice.
Yeah. Look up TP and Esco on YouTube if you kids have not yet. You get some good tunes.
By the way, Meyer Shapiro up 3-2 on Vinny Zurban. Tyler Kasak 3-1 lead over Joey Blaze. And Tyler Kasak is in your lineup legends, Nikki? Okay, could be getting a little closer to the houseboat.
Did Zurban get it?
Hey, let's look at this consolation bracket though here.
Focus on the
At
prize.
141, we've got Julian Tagg or Tegan Jameson will face Josh Coderhunt. That's a salty.
Yeah, one
salty
guy
group.
advances from that 3. That's how you got to think of these consi rounds right now. Is one of these 3.
Yeah. Frost, Pacino, or Lemley. Only one of those 3 will advance. That's nuts. All right, let's look to the bottom half of the bracket. Moshe Schwartz, Chappell, or Composto. Composto, the one of the 3 who has been an All-American. All 3 of those guys tough.
That's an interesting group. You know, like that's not a lot of guys are picking from that group to All-American.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
Spay, it looks like my bracket's a little behind here. Do you know who won between Oliveri and Henson?
I can try to find out. Oliveri, he was up 5-1 in the second, and now this has not updated. I don't know yet. Still working on it.
One of those guys, Rivera or Von Bauer.
Olivieri won 5-2.
Olivieri advanced. So,
Olivieri.
we got a couple New Jersey guys wrestling for the right to, well, Rivera's not from New Jersey. He's from Florida, but
Wrestles in New Jersey, right?
Jersey schools.
wrestles in Jersey. One of those two guys will advance against and then have the opportunity to wrestle Vance Von Bauer. So really tough consolation bracket here at 141.
Looks like they said Zerbin, no reversal, but an escape. I was a little confused there.
Okay.
Scoreboard says 3-1 Shapiro.
That would make sense then, right?
Yeah. Unless you get the ride out or ride for a significant amount of time where riding time is going to become a factor, like a reversal and then the other guy escapes is the same as just you escaping. So it's almost like,
You don't care about it.
I'm like, I don't care.
So 3-1 or 4-2? Whatever. 2-point lead.
Antral Taylor up on Matty Bianchi. Sammy Alvarez, in his last year of eligibility with Ryder, his third school, up a takedown on Willie McDougald for Oklahoma. I believe he's from New York originally.
Yeah. By the way, Teague Travis, the 33 seed. Mm-hmm. Normally, when you have a 33 seed, you know how many team points you expect from that guy?
Probably not.
0. Yeah. He's got 5 team points right now because he has 3 major decisions. He's 3-1.
And he got those pigtails.
Got that pigtail. So, yeah, he's doing well. He advanced for Oklahoma State.
33 seed sometimes is an advantage for your.
Yeah, that's
your
how
program.
that was what was going to happen with Tyler Meisinger in 2020. FloWrestling's very own, who was seeded 33rd, but
Good
did not
point.
get to wrestle in
Yeah.
the tournament because there was
Yeah,
like
thanks
some
for pointing out what a big advantage the 33 seed
things
is.
going on.
That is a big advantage.
Now you got the team score plopping up.
How
soon.
about Nebraska having a tournament?
Hey, how about betting some push-ups that Nebraska would finish second?
It's not over yet.
Yeah, it's not over yet.
It's over. Stop the count.
Stop the count. Stop the steal. Penn State. Spade, you said after they doubled up second place that they were never going to return to being less
Non-doubling
than
up.
doubled up. And I
Yeah.
said, that's nuts.
It was 5.5 points earlier in this round after they lost those first 2 matches.
Yeah. Look, sometimes I state facts
Things that are wrong?
in the future that don't happen, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong. No, I never made a mistake.
Yeah.
I thought I
and-
did once, but that was.
That was the mistake, yeah. Tyler Kasak up 3-2. Caleb Fish, 2-0 lead after the reversal in the second period on Chumbley. And looking for the ride out in the second. That would be huge. Myra Shapiro up 5-1. And Antral Taylor 4-1 over Bianchi.
2 U17 world champs didn't make the 125 semis.
Spade, maybe time to pour one out for Jaden Abbas. I think that might be the end.
Is that the end of the road? It's the end of. All right, well, you guys know what to do. Get that old McAllister aged scotch
18
out.
over 17. That's technically a
Time to ring it.
If you-
minor
yeah.
upset.
Little bell ring in there.
Batman Sucks says he's an air traffic controller and he's listening on his AirPods under my work headphones. Don't tell my boss or FAA.
I mean, I'm a little nervous.
with all the plane crashes lately.
Batman sucks. I am starting to get a little nervous. We have heard about some plane crashes that have happened recently, and you're
Don't
starting
make
to
me
feel
pour
like
it
most-
out early again. Atondo Abbas is done.
Yeah. Yep. Panero Johnson up 4-1 in the consolation bracket.
But I'm going to go to his wrestle stat anyway, just to make sure.
Yeah. Why didn't you go to his wrestle stat?
I will do it. Okay. High school, redshirt 2020, 21 free year. National qualifier, round of 12, national qualifier. That's 4, not counting 2021.
Yes.
And we all know from recent examples, 4 postseasons is all you get.
Yep.
Not counting 2021. That's the only exception.
Kasak looking to scramble through against Blaze.
Blaze hanging tough, though. He's still in this match.
Yeah, he is, but oh man, can he hip in? Blaze is in decent shape here.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Kasak
Kasak's so
did a
tough.
nice job getting to his
Dude,
hip.
Kasak tough.
Doubles off, rolls him through. They're going to start counting? They can't tell because the clock's
Oh
like
my
right.
gosh, Blaze just finished a takedown there, didn't he?
Look at the
Appears like
bottom.
it.
Look at the bottom one, the split screen.
Oh, yeah, down here on
You
the
get a
left,
better
maybe.
view.
Oh, Blaze is on top. Oh no, there's the
3-point
takedown. They just-
takedown.
Wow.
Oh, and now just Stay in bounds.
5-4, and this is not good for our producer, Nikki. But
Keep that clock running if you're
Kasak's got
Blaze.
35 seconds to work here to get out and
Work
tie
from
it up.
here.
I wish they'd show the riding time. Not sure
I will look up the riding
what type of
times.
factor it is.
Work from here.
Dude, Joey Blaze is
Riding time not a factor.
super tough. There was a oh man, looks like
As soon as you said that, it popped up on the screen where it says riding time's not a factor. It works, Faye.
They have a button for riding time not
looks
a factor.
like Jack Joffrey down here hurt in the consolation match. But you know, there was a Super 32 a few years ago where Joey Blaze came in and everybody was talking about, you know, it was going to be Joe Seeley or Nico Ruiz who's going to win. And guess what? Joey Blaze just went and beat both of them. This dude is tough.
Oh, good mat return. That's
Stops
going to
a
chew up some
roll.
more clock.
Yeah.
He needs
Joey
one
Blaze.
more mat return. Kasak can still get out. Oh,
You got to keep that toe in bounds.
He stumbled to the out of bounds.
Wow. He's going to stay right there.
Man, Joey
Ersland
Blaze,
getting another
He's
good for Tony Ersland.
Fired up.
Joey Blaze sticking that tongue out.
Yeah, not a lot of Purdue All-Americans. They had their best team in 2020,
That was
poised
rough.
for like 3 or 4 All-Americans. 1 second on the clock. Good for Joey Blaze. Kasak, tough guy.
Kasak needs Blaze to punch him or something. Just a penalty point.
I'm telling you, you don't want to see Kasak in those consolation rounds. He came back last year, did Ultimate Road Warrior all the way.
Man, Joey Blaze, another upset. Another 1 seed goes down.
Yeah.
And that bell was getting rung one way or the other.
Yeah.
Either-
Sorry, Nikki.
Either Nikki was going to get the dub or it was the upset. So,
How about Matty Bianchi pushing Antrell Taylor 4-3?
Bro,
4-3.
I know it's going to change, but with Nebraska winning and Penn State losing right there, what team score is close?
Yeah.
It is at the moment close.
Shapiro trying to seal the deal
No,
against Zervin.
guys, it's tied. I'm sorry, it's a half-point lead for Penn State.
Yeah.
Why we wouldn't lie to
Oh,
us
man,
like that.
Chumbly. Look at that.
Coming back on Fish.
Chumbly in good shape here. Riding time.
Good news about
really
these
matter.
quarters is neither guy's out, right? So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, now we're going to do some
Dude,
damage.
guys, we're going to have a 20 seed in the semis.
Yo. Trevor.
That is crazy. And he's going to have to beat an 8 seed to advance to the
Yeah, more Big Ten dominance, by the way. I mean, you don't need Shane Sparks to tell you again that it's the nation's premier wrestling conference, but Kasak, the number 1 seed, gets beat by a Big Ten guy, and then, well, we'll see if Fish can come back, but Chumbly, nope, not going to happen. The number 20 seed, what did he even finish at Big Tens? It was probably like 11th or something. Like they
No, it was better than that.
Okay.
Yeah, he did decent.
but they still qualify like 11 guys. Meyer Shapiro advances. He gets the tongue out for
Dude,
that.
this bracket is busted.
The top side, he gets the 3 and the 2 seed on the bottom.
Yeah.
But yeah, half busted. Not trying to correct you there. Chumley.
Unreal. Well, hey, that's it for the 157 quarterfinals. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with 165 quarters in just a minute. We're back, guys.
Oh,
and,
baby.
Halfway through the quarterfinal round.
Flying by.
Pure chaos.
Insanity.
Penn State 20-0 yesterday. So far 2-3 today.
Losing record. Who would have thought Penn State would have a losing record in a session?
Crazy. And I mean,
they're
they're
probably
gonna-
Halfway through the session, they could run the table for
yeah, I think for the session they're going to have a winning record. But, yeah, they will have 3 in the blood round tonight. That is wild.
I'd like to give a couple quick updates for some things that we're keeping track here in our watch party document. The Doug Villaro Last Man Standing Award, that is at the end of the session. There's always one mat that's like left. And in session 1, it was Dayton Pitzer of Pittsburgh getting the win in that match. It's almost invariably a heavyweight, although there was a 197 bout that almost got it in session 2, but then it was Lance Runyon of Northern Iowa. Those are your Doug Villaro Lehigh heavyweight, after which that award is named. And then I did a super fan counter, a ranking for the chat, for guys in the chat.
You're doing rankings.
I'm back in the rankings game. I haven't done rankings in a while.
Wow.
But after 2 sessions yesterday, I had I'll go from 3 to 1. But it was Larry Steele, a mainstay of our chats. He was my third best chatter. Number 2 was Jin Kui Kui,
Yep.
for all the glizzy talk,
Yep.
keeping us glizzed up. And then number 1, I had Uncle Hefe, just because he was very consistent in topical, staying on topic, keeping it light, having fun.
Yeah.
And so Uncle Hefe, you're my number 1 from day 1. And then for day 2, now we got a new challenger has entered the ring. Batman Sucks is back.
He's
yeah.
back.
So Batman Sucks might be moving up these rankings, but that's where we're at right now. Guys, get in the chat and have fun. You can ask any question you want. You can still ask, how do we watch? We'll tell you ESPN. You could do whatever.
Yeah.
But you won't make the leaderboard of the best commenters by just asking where to watch over and over again.
By the way, we've got ourselves a look at the consolation bracket. Oh, man, sometimes it just kind of, the ad pops up. We've got ourselves a look at the consolation bracket here at 149. So,
Let's do it.
here's what it's going to take to be an All-American at 149. On the backside of the bracket, Ethan Styles will wrestle either Teague Travis or Malik Hines.
Hey, you don't have to pour one out for Hines. He's staying alive over Real Buto.
He is.
Oh, but you got to pour one out for Real Buto.
Yeah, you were pouring one either way.
That was a pour out match. Yeah.
So we got Jordan Williams. He's going to have either Alvarez or Pinheiro Johnson. Mm-hmm. So that's very interesting there.
Pinheiro, 4-seed.
Pinheiro, the 4 seed. Jordan Williams, the 8. I mean, that is a
Yeah.
crazy match. If
And
we get it.
Alvarez, he's on his last eligibility.
Yep. And then our backside here at the bottom half of 149. Lamer or Joffrey?
Let me see.
Don't know who won that. It's over. I think Lamer. I thought I saw Lamer was winning, but could be wrong there.
What is it? Consi round 2 or Consi round 3?
I don't know.
It's not round 3.
About 409. Anyway, one of those guys is going to have Gavin Drexler, who got the medical forfeit over Kyle Parco. Winner gets Cannon Webster. You would think Webster probably with the edge, regardless of who comes out of that.
It was Joffrey by major.
Okay. We've got Fernandez and Wazalewski. Winner gets Lachlan McNeil here at the bottom half of 149 as well. Yeah, so, okay, question in the chat, wanting a poll. What period will Mitchell Besenbrink get at Tech Fall?
Bader, you can do that poll. I'm not in the YouTube. Otherwise, I would do it. Andrew?
And our houseboat hopes may be dwindling,
do I have to finish the other
dwindling a
poll?
little for Nikki, but
You gonna do one poll
he
at a
does
time?
have Mitchell Besenbrink
Yeah, I guess.
in at 165. So, houseboat may be still on the line there.
Yeah, who
Hunter
was it?
Garvin with the early takedown over Peyton Hall. This is a rematch from the NWCA All-Star Classic.
That was
Hall,
the best bout of the day.
It was crazy. Hall won that by fall.
So Amin, it looks like he's saying or indicating, it looks like that, like, hey, Messenbrink grabbed his fingers and yanked on because he did one of these and backed out of bounds and was like, hey.
Yeah.
And of course, immediately on the attack again is the Tasmanian Devil.
And
Yeah, he
Amin,
is.
he's a guy that I think, the question about will Messenbrink at the Tech and in what period, it could happen, but Amin can be very difficult to score on. We'll see. And
He's still
Amin continuing to
shaking his
complain about Messenbrink on his fingers.
I mean, as long as you get all 4 fingers, I thought it was fair game.
he's still doing this.
He's so quick too. Like when you're Messenbrink, like if you wanted to just be like a quick like pull on a finger, it's like he'd probably get away with it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he would.
Bo Mantanona, Mike Caliendo. These guys did not meet at Big Tens. Caliendo in on a shot.
We got some action on Mat 7. Johnny Lovett, Central Michigan. DJ McGee, George Mason, CMU, GMU.
Battle for Consonant MU supremacy.
Mm-hmm. Bowman Caliendo. Bear Claw Minto.
Clough.
Bear Clough?
Clough. I don't really think it is. That's just what I'm saying.
Bear Clough. So it went from Minto wrestling fellow Floridian Julian Ramirez to a Utahian. Is that how you say it? Utahian?
I don't know.
Utahn. A Ute.
Ute.
I think it's a Ute.
I don't think that's
That's a
it.
young person.
The two Utes.
The two Ute. I'm sorry. The two what?
The two what? Who's wrestling on mat what? Mat 1? Cody Chittum, Noah Castillo.
No score there.
Into the second.
Chittum was in deep on an attack earlier in that one. Apparently didn't finish.
Under a minute to go. No score with Mean and Messenbrink.
Yeah, this is how, like, you can tell, like, Amin's like, all right, enough of this, time to fight back. And it's like, Messenbrink's like, yes, good.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what I want.
Yeah, still no points. 2 minutes in. No, not normal in a Mitchell Messenbrink match.
Although that happened, he had a real close one with Caliendo, right, at Big Tens.
Yeah.
Back C. Gabi in the chat says, I'm faster than Messenbrink, trust me. I don't trust you.
Maybe.
It's possible, sure.
Batman sucks. Said Messenbrink seems like he used to bite kids in grade school.
Yeah, I would never throw such allegations around.
I wouldn't throw those allegations around. I would say, Messenbrink did have he had some. I mean, Ben Askren's talked about on an FRL. He had some learning to do, some temper to get under control. So I think the biting is probably not true, but the guy
aggressive, though.
The guy's been intense since day one.
Yeah.
And they're going to go scoreless first period, Messenbrink and Amin. But you wonder where their energy levels are. The energy bar on an old school Nintendo game, like.
And Street Fighter is taking more out. You
Peyton
still
Hall,
count that as a successful period for Amin. If you
100%. Anybody.
Peyton Hall, by the way, got a takedown late in that period, so he took a 4-3 lead into the second. So big takedown there, and then Minto.
They gave him the take. I didn't think they were gonna.
Minto with the takedown, 3-1 lead, or now 3-2. Bear Claw escapes in the second.
He had a beautiful slide by. Wonder if they'll show it on replay or anything. Probably not. Definitely check out the Minto action. Now Bear Claw got Minto in trouble. Hall gains the lead.
Bear Claw with this leg split. Oh man, he could put Minto in some serious trouble here if he can advance up the position.
Oh, he has the legs.
Minto got that leg back down.
Okay. He's still in between them.
Yeah, now with the leg ride
Just
in.
the leg ride, yeah.
Amin with another mat return.
Yeah, you just got to do that 100 more times and you get the ride.
I mean,
He's gone out of bounds, I think, twice now in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, Amin not afraid to do that 100 more times. That's what he'll try to do.
He's in his last year. He's a 2-time All-American, missed the podium last year, but it's Cowboys.
Anthony Gilbert in the chat wanting to know, who did Luke Lilledahl lose to? That was Sheldon Seymour of Lehigh.
Mountain Hawks. We got to do here.
You got a sound from Mountain Hawks?
Caliendo looking for a takedown here on Mantanona. And close to neutral danger. Nothing yet. Messenbrink out. Riding time at 33 seconds.
Is that a Mountain Hawk?
Okay, nice Mountain Hawk.
Yeah, that's for Sheldon Seymour.
Good Mountain Hawk,
Couple
Cowboy.
matches late, but whatever. Better late than never, Spay.
Messenbrink in deep on this shot.
But over
You
on the
wanted
edge,
it, you got it.
Amin looking to defend, man.
trying to maybe find the hardwood, if you will, with his other foot.
Yeah. I think Messenbrink's going to take him into this table Now Mesenbrink taking him back to the center. Oh, nice
plants him on his
adjustment.
butt.
Great adjustment by Mesenbrink. He gets the takedown.
But it took him 4.5.
Yeah, 3.5, 4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Mesenbrink, man. he
was like, had his arm around him or something.
yeah.
And you can see the refs like, okay, lay off him, and it's like, I'm just hanging out.
Yeah.
It's not egregious. It's just like a tad bit extra.
It's like when you competed against your brothers and stuff, and
and you're
to
like,
do those little,
all right.
Oh man, yes.
Sometimes being extra nice is like worse than
Yeah. Get off.
Don't condescend to me.
Yeah, that's how it felt.
I'll kill you.
Peyton Hall, 6-4 lead, and man, nice shot there by Garvin Hall. Almost able to come around behind, but stalemated that.
Terry DeBrow, I'm not going to say what he said, but it was a hawk screech. Not what you said it was. Get that language out of there.
Yeah, come on,
This is a family program.
come on, Terry.
Terry, what did we say about that?
Terry, is there a real-time bracket on Flow? Go to Track Wrestling, or just literally go to Google and type in 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championship brackets, and you'll get to an article. It has a link to the live brackets, and you can check them out. You can see what's happening. And look at this. Look at this this watch party right now. We got the tiles on the screen.
Beautiful.
That's literally what's happening, minute by minute. And,
Second by second, even.
Yeah.
second by second. You can click on brackets. You can look them up. So Terry, yes.
Day by day.
The internet is your oyster.
The internet is your friend.
So 4-0, Mesenbrink with the lead, and they start the third period. Underneath.
How about some of these Consi bouts? You got Ed Scott, Brandon Cannon, the 5 seed versus Ed Scott was around a 12. Was he ever All-American?
Yeah, I believe he was 7th once.
Let's go to the old WrestleStaterino. Oop, I
And-
gotta spell his name right.
Our producer Nikki mentioned that Terry might be even shocked when he finds out about the existence of AI. I mean, yeah, I could probably ask AI to recap the quarterfinals so far in the voice of Dr. Seuss. I might even try that.
Try it.
Minto trying to jack up Bear Claw for one takedown in the final seconds. And yeah, Ed Scott was 5th in 2023, but now he's a senior, and he's got to beat the 5 seed just to advance to a match to get to the blood round. Ethan Miller, Tommy Askey, that's a 10 seed and a 9 seed. That's to stay alive. Tiles are up.
Yeah, yeah, tiles are good.
They just do that sometimes where they
Excuse
go
me.
blank after a match ends,
Minto
and
Bear Claw.
then they'll come back. Oh, Minto got it!
Another win for Nebraska.
How did he do it?
I missed it. There's too much going on.
Here, watch this. Do.
Here, they're gonna show a replay.
All right, they got a replay. I don't,
here we
have, to,
go.
I don't have to do it manually.
Chasing
It's got to be in the
down.
final seconds. Why'd you shoot? Why did you shoot? Why'd you do that?
Go behind. Reattack. Go behind.
Why? And then
pulls him into
claw,
a crab.
Crab ride.
Yep.
3.
Bear Claw's like, no, I did do it. Do over. I don't
That's
want
huge
that.
for Minto. Man, Florida pride.
Coach Manning, who hasn't.
Guys, Nebraska's in first place.
That's crazy.
You can put it on the board.
Now, you're going to want to refresh in like about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, don't have to worry about that.
Well, all this, and when I was in on that talk yesterday too. Oh, they doubled the points. They're not. It's going to be not even close from here on out.
No
They're
one
gonna-
ever said that. No one literally ever said that.
We all said that.
Oh, yeah, you said once they double them.
I would
Spade,
never say that.
it's
I would
on the
never even
internet.
say
It's
that.
on the
forever.
You can't find that. You can't prove it to me. And that was AI when you do pull it up.
Man, Nebraska with back-to-back semifinalists at 157 and 165.
Man, how crazy. They had Bubba Wilson in for half the year.
Yeah.
And that means, and he was right there with Minto. So basically you have 2 semifinalists on your team.
Caliendo finishing this off against Bo Mantanona, 7-2. And now it's a 6-5 match between Peyton Hall and Hunter Garvin. And Hall trying to, man, this is nuts. This is classic Hunter Garvin.
Yeah, he's just going to go kitchen sink now.
Man, a lot of corn emojis in the chat. Batman sucks. Tipping his hand. A little bit of a corn fan. Big corn head.
The internet is for corn. Red Nose also put in there, I don't know if that's Red Nose Wrestling in the
I think it probably is.
Mike Foca, maybe? If so, what's up, Mike? But said starting a campaign to make reversals 3 points. I'm on board. Do it. Give me a vote, and I will say yes.
All right,
Nebraska
50
is the new
seconds
Penn
left
State.
in the third.
Well, I think Penn State's winning again.
Yeah, Penn State's still the new Penn
With,
State.
The Corn Harvest with a K, like that band. Mm-hmm. New Metal Pioneers. Some say 90% of the internet is people just watching Corn.
Yeah. Some do say that. At least one person has said that.
I've never watched Corn on the internet.
And there's a lot of wordplay now using the word corn in the chat.
Oh gosh.
20 seconds left.
Oh, Peyton Hall.
All right.
Nice counter.
That's some wordplay from Nikki. Watch party just got corny. Har, 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 har.
Oh, Peyton Hall. Oh my gosh,
His
dude.
bodies are moving fast here.
Yeah.
Peyton Hall's gonna
Good
sneak this one out.
scrambles.
Peyton Hall advances the 2 seed. So that'll do it for the 165 quarterfinals. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, guess what we got? 174 quarters.
Oh, baby.
All right.
What's up, Bray?
We're back.
We're back.
We're back in business.
Man, this this day 2 has been
Yo,
insane.
We're in the thick of it. So yesterday was like awesome. We were saying one of the best day 1s that we can remember at NCAA's. And now we're like hurtling through day 2, and we're in the midst of the vortex right now, the eye of the storm.
Flying
and we're going to
through
go
it, yeah.
right through.
174 is on the map.
We're getting vortexed.
Yeah, let's vent.
We got Keegan O'Toole, your top seed, taking on 24th seeded Lennox Wolak. And Keegan immediately looking to score. He had a scare in his second round. And he needed a takedown or maybe 2 in the third period to win.
Yep. And he got them both.
Dean Hamady of Oklahoma State wrestling Patrick Kennedy of Iowa up 3-0. Danny Wask of Navy taking on Levi Haynes of Penn State.
Nikki has Levi Haynes, by the way.
I mean, it's a solid pick.
Get
He's
ready to
returning
ring
national
that
champ,
bell.
right? Simon Ruiz and Cade DeBoss, your other quarterfinal.
Tell you what, last night Keegan O'Toole had to gut out a win over Lorenzo Norman. The bracket fell apart a little bit on the top half for him, so he's already up 3-0 over Wolak, the 24 seed, and we'll see what happens in this Simon Ruiz Cade DeVos match. But yeah, he'll either have a 5 or a 13. So if it's a 5,
Should
that's
he
a
win?
pretty. Should he win? You know, if it's a 5, that's a pretty normal seed to make the semis. But DeVos looking really good so far in this tournament. Hamady already with 1 takedown. Now Patrick Kennedy in on a shot, looking for 1.
We gotta give props to the Huskers right now. They are killing it. They have 9 guys still alive. Obviously, this weight is still going on, or 74, and they haven't gotten to the Consi side where Pinto is. But they got Caleb Smith and Van D alive in the backside of 125 and 133. Then they put 4 in a row into the semis. They went Hardy, Lovett, Minto, Trelly Taylor, and then Minto. 4 in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Pinto's still alive on the backside. Then they got All Red in the quarterfinals. He could make it 5 semifinals for the Huskers, and they got Camden McDaniel on the backside.
I'm gonna pull up the 157 Consis.
You won't.
I'm gonna do
You
it.
won't.
I'm gonna
I
do
dare
it.
you.
This way we can get a look at who who's still alive for those All-American honors. And here we go. On the top half of the bracket, McGee or Saldate. My goodness. Look at this. We could get a Saldate Fish match. Those are 2 teammates.
Yeah, and then they're out at new schools. Pour one out for Johnny Lovett, Central Michigan. Great career from
Yeah.
Florida. His career's over. DJ McGee, George Mason won the battle for CMU versus GMU.
Ryder Downey, Jude Swisher. The winner there gets KSAC. That's a tough task.
Super
Right.
tough. Kasach is the guy you don't want. And credit to Brzezinski, a Lehigh freshman, holding Downey 1-0, but Downey advances.
Nikki wants to know if that's Ryder Downey Jr. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. And then look at the bottom half of the
Maybe they're
bracket.
related.
Here we go. Kobe Siebricht.
Nuts.
Look at him. He lost in the first round. He's got 2 straight wins, including a fall over the 4 seed Hippolito.
A lot of
That's
points
crazy.
for the transfer.
Yeah. He's got Brandon Cannon. That's the 5 seed. That's very tough.
Pour one out for All-American Ed Scott
Yep.
for the Wolfpack.
Yep.
Great career's over.
Yep. Cannon ended up with that Ed Scott decision, and
Waiting for that.
the winner there gets Vinny Zerbin, who won in the Miller versus Askey match. Spay.
That's what I will try to find out right now. I'm going to endeavor to get that. It says 1-1. That's not how it happened.
Okay.
Oh, it must have been rideouts. Don't they give you a point though?
But who won?
ASCII.
Okay.
ASCII advanced, but the
So-
score says 1-1.
So Askey somehow took out the number 1 seed at Big Ten's Ethan Miller. He will wrestle Cody Chittum. Winner gets Bianchi. That's how it's looking on the back half of the brackets here at 157. And quick update around the horn: Cade DeVos, Levi Haynes, Keegan O'Toole, Dean Hamady, all leading in their quarterfinal matches.
Yes, they are. Man, this is also when like everybody's fantasy team just starts getting like blown up.
Yeah.
Because like day 1, you drop somebody on your team and your weight or whatever goes down. You're like, well, he'll get him back on the backside. I can score more points that way. There's all this hope.
Tell yourself that.
Yeah, and now just all that hope just comes crashing down.
Yeah.
You know what? I like Sparks versus Hamilton because we have friends named
Sparks and Hamilton. Yeah.
Oh, at first I thought you were just making a joke about Shane Sparks and Andy Hamilton, but no, we got
Andrew Sparks.
literally Andrew Sparks for Minnesota and Nick Hamilton for UVA.
I wish it was Shane Hamilton.
All right, so through the first 3 weights, we're talking fantasy. Nobody cares. I have 3 in the semis. They're not the ones you would expect. One of them, Lucas Bird, you would expect.
I would expect that.
The other 2, Joey Blaze. Oh, and I would also expect Peyton Hall. But Joey Blaze, that's a surprise semifinalist. I thought Luke Lilledahl was going to find himself in the semis. He didn't. So, yeah, pretty nuts.
Pretty nuts. Yeah, let's go. I got Simon Ruiz here
Okay.
on my team, but he's losing to Cade DeVos, but now he's riding in the second period.
Keegan O'Toole, man, pouring it on points-wise. He's now up 9-1.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to deal with this, like, come from behind nonsense. Like, it's going to make
It's like, I realized it's just easier to, after I had the coming from behind yesterday, I think
Yeah.
I like the other way better.
Yeah.
I prefer.
Just go out and kick some ass.
Yep. Haynes leading Wask 4-1, no surprise, after 2 periods. Kennedy, it looked like Hamity was going to, he got a real quick takedown, but.
Kind of, and it was working for a second, and then, yeah, now it's 5-4.
Yo,
Kennedy with choice. He can tie this match up with an escape.
don't underestimate Pat Kennedy's.
Yeah, don't underestimate Hamity on top. He's tough there.
Yeah, let's estimate them both.
Let's make accurate estimates of each guy. Oh, okay.
Oh, Uncle Hefe,
Excuse me.
he wanted to see Nikki, the producer, have him make an appearance. He said he was going to demonstrate donk toss for us, but then he's getting shy and he says someone needs to donate to the Purple Bee.
No. Nikki's going to be on camera before the weekend's over. If not, I'm going to go in there and put him on my shoulder and bring him in here.
I don't know. Nikki
don't
doesn't
doubt it.
work. Nikki doesn't work for free. You know, I mean, it's, you know, if you want to see Nikki, you got to kind of pay up. Cade DeVos 3-1 lead over Ruiz. They're reviewing something there.
Wask looking for a reversal on Kasak. I mean, Haynes.
Yep.
Kasak, yeah. Actually, Haynes is hanging on that leg, though, so. It looked like it was going to happen. Now
Nikki
maybe
says he may be willing to donk at the end of the quarters.
Well, I knew the donkey toss would get him out here more so than the promise of a tip.
Yeah. All right, Hamity.
Just a tip.
It was tied, okay, for just a moment, and now Hamity gets the takedown. It's 8-5.
Big stoppage in Ruiz DeVos. I didn't see what for, but they've been pacing for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd like to get this show on the road, you know what I'm saying? Entertain the people. Luckily, there's like a bunch of other mats to watch. Jack Thompson, I think Gunnar Filipowicz was winning, but now Thompson of UNI coming back. How about your first name is Gunnar, and then you're like, I guess I'll go join the Army.
You got to do it.
And they had an All-American last year named Pazook.
That's great.
And his nickname
Sounds like a
was
weapon.
Kennedy.
Pazook.
Kennedy looking for a shot, 52
Wow.
seconds left. Man, nice adjustment there by Hamity. It's
Yeah.
8-6.
Hit his hip for a second, looked in danger.
Kennedy
but
just needs a little quick peek out and go behind and upset
I
City.
saw a peek out yesterday. Who was that? Forget. We drilled peek outs every day in high school, and I never once hit a peek out. I know how to do it, but like never.
Yeah, there's something about certain moves where your body just doesn't think it's a good idea in the moment.
Yeah. It just doesn't work. But like I practiced some, and they worked every time.
Man, Kennedy marching him around with his underhook. He's going to get a
That's
stall
stalling,
call.
right?
Right into
He's
the
getting a stall call here.
scorer's table.
Man, Kennedy pushing the pace.
This was a one that's fun to be in the arena.
Yeah.
Because they both have big crowds, and it's close, and 30 seconds to go. and-
Stalling. Oh,
Yeah.
fans are gonna be,
And-
you guys are kidding me.
Especially with
Hamity-
Kennedy pushing him around. Like they,
Hamity's got to be careful not to take a bad shot here. But also, you just can't get shoved around. You got to stay in the mat.
Yeah. Speaking of appropriate names, Snipes for another guy in the military, Thomas Snipes of the Citadel, Sniper.
Little trip attempt
That's
there
another
for
one.
Kennedy.
Well,
he's in bounds. His foot's in bounds.
Yeah.
this is my thing: is you can still call stalling before they officially go out of bounds. If a guy just backs up and doesn't go out of bounds, just call stalling then.
Hamity gets that done.
I don't know if Hamity should have been called stalling enough to affect this match, but like that's what I don't get about the out of bounds stalling. Like referees wait until someone goes out of bounds. I'm like, no, between being in the center and getting pushed to the edge, that could be stalling. Just call
They
it.
just extended the.
They just want to wait until it happens, and then they can either make a motion call or call stalling. I'm like, just call when he backs up.
Bader,
Might
this is a
get
big
you-
moment for Mizzou right now. You got Cam Steed with a 10-1 lead, Keegan O'Toole with a 9-1 lead. You got to love those bonus points.
Yeah, and
Gotta
they
love
could,
it.
You know, could pulling to the top 30 at this point. Okay, shots fired at my own team.
We got a. By the way, we got a Mizzou singlet back here in our.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was
I
that
saw
one that
it
you
yesterday,
wore?
yeah.
Brought to you by Cliff Keen.
Thank you, Cliff.
Yeah. As is your hat and your shirt.
And-
That's a Who's Number One shirt.
And our coverage of.
These
And the
guns.
whole coverage.
Of the NCAA championships. So
All right,
Thank you,
Keegan
Cliff
back into the
Keen.
semifinals.
pin there for Steed.
And hey, some points.
Now the only question is, the only 174 left on the mat in the quarters is Simon Ruiz of Cornell and Cade DeVos of South Dakota State.
They still got a period and a half to go.
Boom, guys, just like that. I wasn't joking. Missouri, I think, was outside the top 30. They're in 15th now.
Hey, there you
There you
go.
go.
Semifinal win and a pin on the backside.
Listen, I was trying to celebrate for you, and you were throwing shade at your own
Well,
team.
yeah, you know, it's
And then look what happened, man.
I should throw more shade.
Okay, all right, that's great. That's actually a great idea. It
Yeah,
was it
do
worked.
it.
They should fire Brian Smith.
Let's clip that. Can we get?
No!
Hold on, say that again.
I've felt that wrath, and I don't ever want to feel it again.
What was the time where the wrath was most palpable?
Oh man. There was two. One was after we lost to Wyoming. We thought we were gonna beat them. My very first year. It's like second semester, and we go up there, and we're not very good, and they're not very good. And it's like, you know, we've been going real hard, and this and that, and think we can beat them, but like the altitude, and we just didn't wrestle well. And man, he came back, kicked the door in the locker, and just like blew his lid. He went up and down and MF'd everybody, and Vader, you this and that, and so, this and that. He kicked one kid off the team right there in the locker room.
Wow.
You are done. So you are done. Never wear a singlet again. I'm like,
That was a starter that he kicked off the team.
yeah. It's funny because when he came in, I had like a box of Teddy Grahams because we go to the store and get some
Yeah,
food, and
yeah.
I had my hand
Teddy
in there. I
Grahams
was
were a
fishing. I
good
fished.
snack.
You know, like I had a whole handful, and I pulled him out. And right as I pulled him out, he kicked the door. He's like, blew his. I went, and I let him go, and I was like,
And then out of fear, you just stuffed him in your mouth and you had chipmunk
No,
cheese.
I was- 10 minutes felt like of just screaming and yelling, and then it was like, oh. And because before the duel, he's like, it's going to be great. We're going to beat Wyoming, and I'm going to take you guys out to a steak dinner. And we're like, yeah.
Steak dinner, steak dinner.
And then we didn't even eat dinner.
Steak. Oh, and Lenny Pinto, speaking of Huskers, he's up 7-1 in the first period over MJ Gaitan. Now we got Ruiz DeVos. Ruiz is out, so 4-2, riding time not a factor. Ruiz needs some points. DeVos wants to run that clock down.
We got a potential cowbell here.
Yeah.
Could be an upset.
It's tough to call DeVos an upset.
Yeah, of the two, he's the All-American.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm strictly a numbers kind of guy right now.
Yep. That's what I've always said about you, Bader.
Vader's like, get me those numbers so I can go to work.
Yeah, give me a spreadsheet to put them into and do stuff.
Do
You can figure.
number
I'm pretty
things.
sure there's stuff you can do with spreadsheets.
I'm
okay?
sure there are things that you can do with spreadsheets. That's what they say about spreadsheets. The thing that you can do
you can
stuff with.
Yeah.
Wow, that doesn't look like very much fun for DeVos right there.
I mean, looks like killing the clock. I'd be all right with that.
Yeah. I just mean like physically uncomfortable. I mean, that's a sport,
Yeah.
but just the positioning of those hands and the strain. It's been endless blood time with DeVos is what's taken so long. There's Coach Damian Hahn, New Jersey legend.
Another New Jersey guy there, and
Mike Gray. Mike Gray, I think the first four-timer in Jersey State history. My history might not be so up to date. Damian Hahn pinned my friend Todd in the New Jersey State Championships.
Tough.
wow. Well, let's pour one out for Todd.
Todd, I think he's like a doctor now.
Okay, well,
You don't need to pour one out for Todd.
Todd can afford to pour
Todd's doing
himself.
okay.
He can pour himself.
He can
his
get the
own.
whole
Yeah.
bottle and pour the whole bottle out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd, pour your own drink.
Oh, Todd's in the chat. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, what's up, Todd? Another New Jersey legend, David McFadden
Yeah.
from DePaul High School, who was in the conference that we wrestled in Millburn.
Okay.
People love all these New Jersey anecdotes. They say they can't
My
get
favorite
enough
thing
of
about
them.
Milburn is their deli.
Yeah.
No,
I've been to
Millburn
Millburn
Deli
Deli.
is the truth. Speak on it.
Legendary. Mm-hmm. Can we get them to deliver to the Purple Bee?
when we're at Final X in Newark, New Jersey, we could get a delivery from.
So no, you didn't answer my question.
Yeah, no, come on.
Okay,
Peter.
I don't know.
Well, we did have delivery from the Melbourne Deli.
Didn't you have them delivered it to Austin?
Yeah, there was this service called Goldbelly, but they stopped doing it.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, we'll get it.
I'm sure if we paid somebody enough money, they'd deliver us some Melbourne Deli. Just don't know if we have that in the budget.
Yeah, I did see the chat beef,
Yeah,
but
everybody chill.
I'm looking at the chat beef, but we're also trying to watch the wrestling. I have not been able to
What's
catch
the chat beef?
Somebody named Gabe. I don't know.
I don't even see Gabe stuff. Did you?
I don't know.
mute
Guys,
Gabe?
just figure
Can't
it
we
out.
all just get along?
Just figure it out.
Hey, DeVos has killed most of the third period clock.
He has. What if somebody just invented an @Gabe and there's no actual Gabe and they're just
they're just
beefing
like,
with
yeah,
a
hey.
fictional person? That'd be pretty good. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Boxy Gabe. Okay, well, I don't know, Gabe. I'm too busy watching Cade DeVos try to punch his ticket back to the podium.
Good for the Jackrabbits and oh no, New Jersey legend Damian. It was gonna be one New Jersey legend or another getting their wrestler through.
Yeah.
Another upset.
Upset alert. All right, 174. The quarterfinals are in the books. The semis are set. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, 184 right after this. We're back.
Back in business.
You know what's crazy? They have the team scores up there, and it's 67.5 for Penn State and 62 for Nebraska. It feels like a team race,
Yeah.
but it's
Probably not.
probably not.
You know, the crazy thing, Oklahoma State, Iowa, I mean, they still have some cards to play here in this quarterfinal round. We'll see. I think this is going to be very interesting. You know, Penn State's very much going to win this thing. But I think that second through fifth, sixth, I think it's going to tighten up quite a bit.
Yeah, Oklahoma State's behind. Iowa took some. They had some harsh blows. Teamer was out already, and then. Oh yeah, Bader, your microphone. Oh, and then Bray, you need to get your mic.
Where's it going?
It's me.
Ty? Okay.
Bader, you're good. You're good. It was me.
It's a little behind the scenes stuff. But
No, it's on the scene. It's in front.
Kyle Parker.
Parko.
Did we even mention that he was injured yesterday, did not weigh in, so Iowa's got an uphill battle. They got less weapons at their disposal.
Yeah. Yep, that's tough. You know, you think Parko and Teamer are some guys that you would have counted on for some big points. So didn't have a 141-pounder qualify, so down to, and then Joey Cruz eliminated, so down to 6 bullets in the chamber there.
Mm-hmm. You score a lot of points with 6 guys, but they gotta perform.
Gabe Arnold are going to be coming up in Consolation, so they'll need him to pull through.
Mm-hmm. EIWA OW Brevin Casella on the mat against Clayton Whiting. He's up 3-0, got the right out after the takedown. Garrett Thompson trying to bounce back from his upset loss. He's got Jared Sima down now.
Jared Optimist in the chat saying Seymour stalled the entire match with Lilledahl. You know what? Honestly, like stalling. I mean, that's something that you get called for, but trying to win it strategically, where you don't expect yourself to win on the takedown battle, and you want to win them by riding. I think that's one of the more boring things about folk style, but it is a strategy that can work, and,
tactic.
That's what he did, and I don't know by the definitions of stalling that he was stalling that whole match. I think he did win a boring and controlled match, but it's very similar to the match they wrestled in the dual meet in December. So
yeah,
you can't be surprised there. And
It's
if you're
more-
Seymour, you're going to try to figure out what is my path to victory.
Yeah.
And if that's the path, you go down that path.
Yeah, it's more, hate the game, not the player type
Yeah.
situation.
100%.
But I can understand being frustrated. If you're just a fan and a guy wins that way, it's like, no, boo, he sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But the rules are the rules. We can talk about changing the rules,
Yep.
but yeah, nothing. Seymour didn't do anything wrong there.
No.
So we got Carter Starachi taking on Jackson Smith, Dustin Plott against Silas Allred, Chris Foca versus Max McAnally, and Parker Keckheisen up 3-0 on Edmund Ruth. Also Plott up 3-0 on Allred. The other ones are 0-0.
There are 4 very clear favorites in this weight class at quarterfinal. This is a weight where you expect the top 4 seeds to advance. Starachi against Plott is a probable semi, and then McAnally against Keckheisen. Obviously, these other guys want to make waves, but already McAnally with the takedown on Foca, Keckheisen with the takedown on Ruth, and Plott with the takedown on Allred.
And a Keckheisen McAnally, a very anticipated.
Cannot wait if it happens.
Julian Ramirez survives and advances, so he's closer to getting on the podium for the first time. This Foca McAnally match, I'm kind of interested in because Foca got the escape. It's 3-1. McAnally, a redshirt freshman, has not hit a lot of guys in his weight class yet. Had a full schedule. Just there's only so many matches. And Foca, a veteran for sure, former All-American, but he didn't wrestle much in the first semester because he had to come back in the second semester with Julian Ramirez because of Ivy rules and Cornell and whatnot. So he hasn't seen a lot of people this year.
Yeah.
And he's got a very different style than McAnally. I mean, he's kind of a unique style just in general. Very funky, a lot of unexpected moves are on the mat. And McAnally maybe a little bit more power, so we'll see if that can be neutralized.
Yeah.
That's why I'm excited for that match.
McAnally, just a really, really excellent athlete. Got started wrestling at the national level a little bit late in his career. He was wrestling for a while, but he was doing football and wrestling throughout high school. And now that he's totally locked on wrestling, you can see the improvement happening pretty rapidly. All right, let's take a look at who we got in Consolations at 165. Terrell Bearclaw is sitting there in the blood round. He's awaiting the winner of Hamilton and Mayfield. You'd predict Bearclaw to win either of those matches, but you also would have predicted him to win against Minto, so who knows? For first-year head coach Adam Hall, you kind of hope he gets somebody on the podium, but
Yeah, that'd be great.
we'll see. And also for Bearclaw being a backup his whole career at Penn State.
Yeah, it's a great story. Like they had, couldn't get in the lineup because you got Berge and Haynes at 157.
Cam Amin awaiting the winner of Thompson and Scholes. You would favor Amin in either of those matches, but I mean those guys are tough, especially Scholes.
Yeah.
See what happens there. Then down on the bottom half of the bracket,
Ramirez just
Riggins
won. We
and
saw.
Ramirez. The winner between Riggins and Ramirez, which you would predict Ramirez just based on seed, but you never know in this tournament. They'll get Garvin. I mean, that could be a crazy blood round
Ramirez
match.
Garvin blood round is just like, man.
Yep. Cam Steed's got Mosher. Winner of that gets Bowman. Some really, really fun blood round action coming at you later tonight. And
good for Kyle Mosher to get a pin over Nico Ruiz.
yeah. By the way, after these quarterfinals, there will be another round of consolations. We may at the end of the quarters say goodbye and then let you guys watch those while we get a little bit of other work done.
We
But
do have some push-up
We got to
contests.
settle up a few
we
things.
do got to settle up some push-ups,
And then,
maybe have to toss a donk or two.
one or two donk tosses.
See if we get Nikki out here. Toss
Yeah.
it down.
See if Bader needs to drag Nikki out here.
Yep. So
Drag him out.
right now we got ourselves 3-0. Carter Strachey is a 6-6 match between McAnally and Foca. Parker Kekheisen,
Yeah, let's bring those tiles in.
6-1, and then Dustin Plott with the 6-1 lead over All Red.
Someone in the chat who just said that, Batman Sucks said All Red gonna pin Plott. I don't know. Plott winning 6-1 right now. It would be exciting if it happened.
4 more minutes to go.
Yeah.
I mean, All Red did have one of those yesterday.
Hey, Foca pulled in even with McAnally.
Yep.
That guy, that
Mention
Foca
that.
kid is tricky. Bergen Catholic grad. From North Jersey.
Chris Foca coming off the win yesterday over Gabe Arnold.
Yeah, he looked real good. We'll see Gabe Arnold soon in these wrestlebacks. Lorenzo Norman, Luca Augustine. That's a tough 16-15 in the wrestlebacks. Dan Bronigal trying to prove that 20 seed was an error against number 14 seed Matty Singleton. Singleton's tough, though. Georgia kid at NC State. Kekheisen starting to pour it on.
Mm-hmm. As we've kind of said all tournament, like the longer the match goes, the more he's scoring.
Yeah,
Kekheisen.
just start sprinting downhill. Fishback and Kane, that's a Tobacco Road rivalry match. NC State for Fishback, UNC for Kane. We got bugs
Down
here in this
fly or something,
climate-controlled
sorry.
studio. Man, All Red's got his arms behind Plott, but Plott's just stretching out. Just deep, deep sprawl.
McAnally close to finishing that takedown, but man, Foca he's evasive. He's tough in those scrambles, hard to finish on. Fishback, man, nice takedown over there in the consolation mat.
Certified Fishback fanatic John Kozak is smiling at that.
Foca looking for a tilt on the edge. McAnally fighting hands. Foca, a little bit of a different type of puzzle to solve if you haven't wrestled him before. Not necessarily like, the athlete that's gonna like blow through you on a double leg. He can. He's got some power, but
He very much zigs when you expect him to zag.
100%.
Like he's always going the unexpected path.
Kekheisen very much in control here. 11-2 in the third.
Yeah, I don't see a path through Kekheisen at this point for Ruth. Oliver trying to get, no, Plott holds him off. So 4-point lead going into the third. I think Plott has choice too.
Singleton with a 4-0 lead and near fall over there on the consolation mat. It's going to be 8-0 if Bronigal can get off his back.
Oh, the cradle. That is a weird cradle. His head's like underneath the armpit of
Yeah,
Bronigal.
that's. You
Guys
usually put
hitting-
your head in the side on a near side cradle.
That
That's
must be a Georgia cradle.
Georgia variant.
Georgia special.
Man, we're going to have to pour one out for Bronigal if he loses.
They're seniors?
If they're 8-year seniors.
What was your friend's name that got beat?
Oh,
by-
Todd.
Todd. Maybe we get Todd to pour one
Yeah,
out.
Todd, send us some of your best.
Todd, just pour. I mean, just
Go to the top of the tippy top of your shelf.
just pour them.
Ooh, McAnally, did he get an escape and takedown? Yeah, that's going to be tough now for Foca with 40 seconds to go, so we might get 1, 2, 3, 4. As David Brake predicted.
If there was a weight where 1, 2, 3, 4 felt the most likely to happen, I think I would have picked 184.
Yeah, I had 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Would have been cool for Foca in his senior year to go out, with a career best. He still could finish third.
Get 10 seconds.
Yeah, but
Don't think he's going to get it.
yeah.
McAnally keeping him at bay.
And that's it. It's going to concede the last 5 seconds.
He used the last 5 seconds to start his celebration. McAnally, the freshman, into the NCAA semifinals. He's an All-American.
And really, Starace and Smith, not all that action-packed.
Yeah, I mean, Starace really committing to this ride. And CP and Shane Sparks were talking about that on FRL a couple days ago, how
So tough.
Starace is like Kyle Dake in the sense that he can make
Yeah.
a 5-0 match feel like he stole your soul
Yeah.
within that, even though the points weren't flying. That's a little bit what this has looked like. But
How about
now,
McAnally has one loss in his career, and it was an overtime bout to Starace, who he took down in that match.
pretty crazy. Right now, and there's a major for Parker Keckeisen. It looks like Starace wants his major, and he's in on a shot, 22 seconds to go. If he can finish it, he'll have that riding time point and will win 9-1. Jackson Smith defending.
He's another Georgiaman, just like Singleton.
And he got it with
Got
7
it.
seconds to go.
So I got to
Carter
make up.
Starace.
Got to make up some team points now that Nebraska's nipping at the heels.
Yeah.
I guess.
So will Dustin Plott get another takedown, work for bonus? That's the only real question left here at 184. And it's all red in on the shot, 11 to go.
But yeah, not gonna have enough time. Guess who's coming up next?
197 pounders, Mr. Fast Twitch.
Mr. Fast Twitch, 600 and however many pounds I can't keep up. Deadlift.
75.
Up to 75.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
There it is for Plott. All right, good ride, Cowboy.
All right, so 12-5 final score there, 7-point decision. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We got Mr. Fast Twitch. 197, one of the most fun quarterfinal weight classes we have. So we'll be back for that after this. We're back. We got the 197 pounders.
Loading up.
They're loading. They're coming up soon.
Yeah.
We still have some 174 consolations, so I'm not going to pull that consi bracket up till these dudes are done. Because what's the point?
No point.
Yeah.
But some exciting matches. You got Fishback and Kane. That's NC State UNC, bitter rivals. 5-3 Fishback leads at 184. 174, we got two seniors, Nick Incontrera for Penn and Josh Ogunsanya for UNC. Ogunsanya was at Columbia, so didn't have to really change all of his light blue clothes. He just kept all that.
Yep. You probably don't want to still wear, though, the Columbia ones, even though they're the same colors.
They just be like, what does that C stand for? And it's like Carolina.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He trails by 2. Incontrera has a 3-1 lead into the third, and he starts down. Lorenzo Norman trying to stay alive for Stanford. The freshman from Blair has Luca Augustine of Pitt, who I believe is from Waynesburg, PA, in the Pitt area. Augustine going to get it done, though. 4-3 he wins at 174. Also at 174, Danny Bronigal trying to keep his career going for at least one more match, but Matty Singleton leads 13-5. 2 NC State's Statemen on the mat, 2 Wolfpackers.
Mm-hmm.
Singleton, I think either a sophomore or a junior from Georgia. 13-5 is a big lead, but Bronigal, doesn't matter what the score is, if there's time left and it's not a tech fall yet, he's going to be coming at you. Less than 30 to go there. Jared McGill of Edinburgh taking the mat against Isaac Dean of Ryder. That's a MAC-on-MAC conference.
Man.
Our 97-pounders are on the mat, bouncing around, staying warm, getting ready to wrestle.
This will be an interesting weight class. We got Mr. Fast Twitch himself. He's taking on Max Stout. He had some comments about the Stout brothers. Didn't know, he hadn't wrestled them, but he said he has wrestled people like them for his whole life.
It's not really like a slur, but it feels like for athletes it could be like an insult when you call them meatheads, but it's like, this is, the NCAA wrestling tournament is a meathead convention.
Yeah.
Like other wrestlers have called it that. I think Reese Humphreys called it that.
What semi are you most interested in here, 197 Spay?
Well, it's wild because I was just about to say you got 1 versus number 24 in Cardenas Solars, and you have 2 versus 22 in Buchanan and Shoemate. So you got some pretty big favorites with the 1 and 2 seed taking on guys seated in the 20s. And you got Ferrari Stout. That's got to be the highlight just because it's AJ Ferrari. But then Barr Beard. Barr ran Beard basically off the mat in the dual meet. That was Barr's coming out party, beating All-American.
We got a different Barr. He's hurt.
Different Barr. And Beard wrestled great in his first 2 matches. So.
Yeah.
What happens here? I got to favor Barr just because he knows in his head like he can beat Beard. And
I just think we're gonna get a real point of comparison between a healthy Josh Barr early in the year and an injured Josh Barr, and it'll tell us a lot about maybe what to expect for the rest of the tournament for Barr.
Mm-hmm. And then, man, we whipped through all these rounds. Go so fast. I mean, wrestling just you think it's gonna be waiting, anticipation, when is it here? When is NCAAs? You got to wait all that week. And then, bam, this weekend's going to be fly by. Every time it happens.
Yeah.
But 97, then one more weight, 285, Gable Steveson. And then we're gonna show you what this guy's all about here.
Donk. Spay's friend.
Oh my gosh, do you see
throws Buchanan!
Dude, he's got him. Did
no
he get
points.
the takedown? Did he get the takedown at all?
Oh, folk style.
They're going to talk about it? They're going to talk about it.
I didn't know if he's waving off back or a takedown.
They're going to give him something to talk about.
Oh, they gave him the takedown. So no near fall. Wow. Dude, Shoemate is crazy.
He doesn't give the proverbial rip.
And we got a green brick from Iowa, so they're going to challenge that.
Oh, what a smooth shot and clean finish for
Josh
Barr. Yeah.
Looking good. Man, Shoemate, it's great. We talked about it last night, but it's if you look at Shoemate as a prospect coming out of high school versus Buchanan was very under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't know who he was. Shoemate was,
all Mr. Ohio.
Yeah,
he was like a freshman winning a state title, I think I remember, was this huge deal.
Yeah. So, you're like, all right, this guy's going to be really, really good. Now, Buchanan, college career-wise, he's way, way perceived ahead of Buchanan, but at the moment, Shoemate with the lead. A lot of match left, though, and Stephen Buchanan, known for his pace, known for being able to pour it on late. We'll see.
Gabe Arnold on the mat. and he's fending off a takedown attempt from Malachi Duvall of George Mason.
Duvall got that takedown.
He got it, yeah.
And they may have challenged that. Nope, didn't look like it.
Okay, Beard escapes. Barr, I believe, really poured it on in the third period. That's where he's known to. He's done it a couple times this season, at least, where he just absolutely like murders you in the third. Cardenas up 7-1 over Sollers in the first. Nothing for Mr. Fast Twitch and Maxed Out.
Maxed Out, the younger brother of Luke, got the win. Gabe Arnold with the escape and now looking for a takedown. Not going to be able to get past the defense of Duvall. Not yet, anyway. Cardenas 7-1.
And still looking at this timeout. Boo. Or the challenge.
I wish you could wish a lot of things, right? But that we could see what they're and hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I like, about the review process for UWW. You see right there on the screen, like, what they're looking at.
It's up in the arena and
Yeah.
scrubbing back and forth. What they're doing on the computer is generally up in the venue.
Army's Dalton Harkins, one of the few seniors in that lineup. He's taken on Brody Bauman of Purdue. Harkins up 3-1.
They gave him the brick. Well, I guess that doesn't mean they. Oh, no takedown.
Waved it off. All that huge crowd-pleasing move and no points.
Points for it.
Shoemate's like, all right, I guess I got to go back to over-under body lock.
All right, Barr's got another takedown, so. Oh, switch. Okay. Beard not just rolling over here.
7-2. I believe. Yep, there's the escape. Gabe Arnold looking for a takedown in the first, trying to come out the back door. Duvall scrambling, though. It's that consolation match.
Ferrari gets an escape. Now they're back on his feet. He's good at taking ground and putting the pressure on. We'll see if he does any like weird claps and stuff.
I don't think he's going to in this match.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
I bet we get one weird clap.
5 push-ups?
Yep. Bray, you went in on this?
Yeah, I'm saying yes on the weird clap.
Yeah.
But we have to watch.
AJ, just be normal.
You got to watch this match close, though.
But there's 3 other matches going on. Shoemate got a takedown. Did you
Wow.
guys see it? I guess
I didn't see it. I was too busy watching AJ Ferrari.
You're looking for the clap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. AJ weird clap over under 0.5.
I took the over there.
Bray over.
This is only in the
Under.
quarterfinal. This isn't the
Just
rest of the
this one
tournament.
match, yeah.
Yeah. Just
We could do this every match.
The thing is, if he
because
doesn't,
it has to be a clap, right? It can't be like a
yeah.
inverted.
yeah, can't do anything else.
No,
But
it's not a handstand.
The thing
yeah,
is,
his
the
arm will
problem
go
is-
up and then it'll be like.
Spade, we might have played ourselves because, like, I didn't look at the time of the match. He's just going to try to ride him now. And
Okay.
You guys gotta have head on a swivel, fellas.
Yeah.
No, I bet Stout escapes and then we get a clap.
Well, he's not going to clap if he's not winning.
He's gonna clap to set it up.
He claps when he's got a huge.
Watch him clap right now.
Clap on.
He claps when he's got a huge 3-1 lead.
Clap off.
All right. Shoemate over. Man, this is nuts. This is one of the craziest.
Shoemate takes
His
out
run-
Buchanan.
His run has been so crazy.
Would
Also,
not of all the guys that go on runs for Ohio State.
Yeah.
Shoemate.
Plenty of time to go.
I would have been like,
that
oh,
match, though.
Macron's got it shot. Like 125 is wild. He can beat guys.
Ohio State had a few weight classes this year at the beginning of the year that, the roster was in question, and Shoemate definitely one of those.
Yeah, Geog.
Yeah. Shoemate looking to ride.
Big lift and return.
Oh, look at this. Gabe Arnold just put Duvall on his back in the second.
Wow, he needed that.
You gotta get the pin.
He was down 4-1. Now it's tied 4-4, and he's got at least 4 more coming.
Oh
Wants to
no,
end it.
good bridge.
Duvall fights off. Classic bridge, underrated.
Cardenas up 8-2. Barr up 10-2.
What's your favorite bridge? David?
Will Ferrari and 3-1.
One
Stephen
of the
Buchanan.
Madison County ones.
Okay,
Which is Madison County.
they do have some good ones. Bader, you got a favorite?
My favorite bridge used to be the one in Lesterville, Missouri over the Black River, but they tore down this big iron bridge and just built this concrete bridge.
No longer as
Yeah,
cool.
it needs to be iron, otherwise I'm out.
What about, I finally drove over the Pennybacker Bridge here in Austin for the first time coming out
Is
here
that
to
the one,
Purple
the
Bee.
360 bridge?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big arch.
Red, maroon, iron, rusted looking one.
Yep.
The famous one. Yep. And I think I might have drove over that last night too.
Bray, you wouldn't have driven over it because you're on the right side of the river.
Yeah, I didn't drive over it.
Good bridge, chat.
Who says I didn't just drive
Wait,
over
are
it
you-
for fun?
He's
I don't
north.
know what bridge you're talking about.
The 360.
You've seen pictures of it. It's
I don't think so.
yeah. Just Google Pennybacker Bridge.
I didn't know that's what it was called. They built a big park in my neighborhood and have a little pedestrian bridge that looks just like that.
Pennybacker?
Pennybacker Bridge, Austin. Images. Everybody's seen that bridge.
All right, let me
It's like on screensavers.
wait. Hold on. Let me get this thing full screen here.
Yeah, Ferrari gonna get that right out. Man. Now he's got near fall coming.
Watch him clap right here.
Clap. Give us a clap.
Look at this bridge.
You wait for it.
I'm looking at the great bridge.
Where is this bridge? What road is this bridge on?
The-
360.
Route 360. That's one of the few places to go over the river once you get past downtown.
Oh, did I just see near fall for? Oh, it's all in the second period, but Buchanan had him in a tilt. I don't know if I got any points.
Pin him in a tilt.
When you guys
He
were
got
saying,
4.
when you
Buchanan
guys
got
were saying
4 on that. That's the game.
360 bridge. I thought you were talking about 360 degrees. I was very confused.
Oh, yeah, 360 is the road. See this bay? It's Easton Park.
I don't care about this.
Oh, good Easton Park Bridge.
I really don't care about this bridge.
Just like that bridge.
It's a
There's
lovely
also the
bridge.
Bat Bridge downstairs.
You
I mean,
cannot
downtown.
say that
Downstairs. We're on the first floor.
Downtown.
the Bat Bridge is cool.
That bridge is cool.
That's Congress Ave. It doesn't look neat, but it's
I saw my first
got a
bats
million bats
finally.
underneath it.
I did see the bats one time. That felt real touristy. But when you go for like a early morning like run or a walk on that trail and you run under there and you hear all the little weird bats squeaking.
Probably
that's-
just going to bed.
yeah.
AJ, yeah, full ride out. Is he gonna clap?
Give
The
us a
match
clap,
is
give us a
over. The
clap,
match
clap,
is
clap,
over.
clap,
He's
clap,
not.
clap
Match
it.
is over.
Clap it up.
Yeah, that was. He's got to do his sportsmanship here real quick. Good job, AJ.
I'll even give you guys until he leaves the match.
Hey, Nikki's got AJ, so we got to ring the bell for that. Sound the alarms. Here he is. Let's see if he does any splits here.
Definitely, right?
I don't know. I mean, he's just been doing it at the end of the day.
He did it at the round. Oh, I was gonna say he
just
did it
it
the round of
once.
16.
Come on, here we go. They're keeping the camera on him now. Yes. Okay, there he is. There's
Now,
the
if you'd
split.
ask that,
I mean, yeah, I don't know what I would have predicted there, but
All right, no clap. The
All
bet
right.
is closed.
I'm crushing this.
for that early shoemate lead, Buchanan up 10-3.
Wow. So
All
we got
right.
the 4 near fall.
We
and
did
the
jinx
takedown.
shoemate, so good job.
Good jinx, Cowboy.
You know, I picked Stout to win in this quarterfinal bout, but then I picked AJ to take third.
Yeah. The chat pretty fired up for. Wait, you picked him to lose to Stout? Mm-hmm. Wow, that was bad.
But then I picked AJ to come back and take third and beat. No, I didn't beat Stout along the way.
Yeah. Well.
I just wanted to change
man,
things
look
up.
at Buchanan, just racking him up.
Cardenas got the dub.
Hey, the chat is fired up about the splits. They just love to see it.
Splits.
You do really love to see it. You know what? You get
It's just the kind of thing you don't see in wrestling.
no. Yeah.
It's why, and it's not like disrespectful. It's just his thing, and he's
Look
having
at
fun
this.
with it. And
Tech fall for Stephen Buchanan.
has anybody said
You're
it's
right.
not?
He's doing his thing.
It's not exactly the split. It's his legs are split, but it's not a full splits, right? There's a
Yeah.
little bow to it.
It's hard to get those splits.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's more splits than I can do. But.
Way more than I could do. Yeah.
JD said, because I was like, it's impossible for me to do a split. He's like, it's not impossible. You could do it. I'm like, no, I can't. Like, my legs are just not going to do that.
What if you just broke your legs?
If
that's what I mean,
If
like-
I said you have a year
You're
or
right.
2,
Yeah.
and you get $1 billion if you can do
right.
splits,
I would try really hard.
you don't think you'd be able to?
I don't think I would eventually be able to do a split.
Man, that's all I would do for a year, and I would figure it out.
Yeah, I don't
just have
think there's anything to figure out.
Surgically remove the tendons. All of a sudden,
Man,
boom, $1 billion.
I
Sew
think
them back
just-
up.
I don't.
An extra little bit every day.
But there's a max. You just can't do certain things. Your body just doesn't do whatever you want it to do.
Not with that kind of attitude.
All
Like
right.
100%.
Spade's got to get to work on the splits. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We got the heavyweights.
Heavy,
Holy
baby.
smokes, this round is flying by.
Last way to quarters. We'll be back in just a little bit after this. we're rocking and rolling. We're back.
We are back.
We got the heavyweight quarterfinals coming up. And hard to believe. Man, this round has flown.
Who would have thought? Not me.
Penn State loses the lead.
But
For a split second.
For like 5 seconds, yeah. What's the team score now, Bader? You got it pulled up?
80, right here in front of us. 83.5 for Penn State. Nebraska 62. Oklahoma State 52. Iowa 42. A lot of twos there. Northern Iowa 36. Ohio State, Illinois, Cornell, Minnesota, Virginia Tech round out. I'm guessing that's 10.
Yeah, so all Big Ten except 2 Big 12, 1 Ivy, and 1 ACC.
Okay.
6 Big Ten.
Yeah. Look at that. Lehigh getting a huge boost from Sheldon Seymour.
Yeah, that was big over Penn State. Lehigh, Penn State. And then, coming up after heavyweight, we got to do some shups to settle some bets.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I think I lost just about every single one.
How many shups we got to right now?
Let me add them up, and then we're gonna figure out what these donks are up to here. This is the Purple Bee, home of the world famous donk toss, as seen on ESPN the Ocho.
Mm-hmm.
Not making any of that up, by the way.
No, that's real.
It's all real. Okay, Bray, you got. I'll just do. We can decide how many units these represent, but you only lost 1 bet.
Okay.
Bader, you lost 2 bets, and I lost 4.
Do we have any more bets to make?
Yeah, why don't you make a bet here? What period?
I'll take Colton Schultz, Joshua Heinzelman, Ben Keeter, and Isaac Trumbull.
Here's the bet: Gable Steveson over under, or guess the period.
Second.
Where that it ends. You could say it goes to full match too.
Although Colton's a big, I'll take the second period. I
Okay.
need the push-ups at this point.
Bader 2. I'll say 3.
I say 3. But
Right.
Let him up, let him up, let him up, let him up,
dude,
let him up,
this is
let him
looking,
up.
This is looking bad. Gable's already got a takedown.
Just needs to take him down 3 times real fast.
That is crazy. Brian wants more info about the match results, huh? Well,
We
Brian,
can go. We haven't done a wrestleback round in a hot minute.
Yeah, well, that's because 174 like just ended a second ago.
Yeah,
so
just chips.
I will pull it up, but guys, I'm also peek behind the curtain. I'm updating a couple results articles too, as we're talking. So I will pull those up momentarily, Brian. You gotta just trust the process.
Maybe it's the ultimate multitask.
Trust the process here, Brian.
Here's a factoid from our very own Andy Hamilton. Iowa's Stephen Buchanan racks up 12 back points in the last 2 periods to Tech. Ohio State's Seth Shoemate 18-3 in the quarterfinals at 197. He is the first wrestler in Division I history to earn All-American honors at 3 different schools.
That's pretty
wondered
nuts.
if that ever happened.
Wyoming, Oklahoma, and Iowa.
Yeah.
Wild.
Kirkfleet looking for near fall there. He's up 3-0 against Heinzelman.
Hendrickson Trumbull, 6-1. Couple quick TDs for the great American hero.
Man, Hendrickson tough.
Keeter Treffin, this is interesting. You favor Keeter, even though Owen Treffin is the better seed. But Keeter is Mr. Iowa. He he lives in Iowa City, or grew up there, and then committed to Iowa with much great fanfare. He's a U20 world champ, has that strap. Owen Treffin was at NC State, started 2 years, qualified for 2 NCAA tournaments, never made the podium, from South Carolina originally, went to Blair, and now transferred to Lehigh mid-year in the first semester. He's only eligible for the second semester, but he beat Colton Schultz, he won the EIWAs, and now he's got the 4 seed. That's probably the most interesting battle.
Hendrickson looking for the fall.
Pin machine.
And
Hendrickson.
absolutely not in the position you ever want to find yourself if you're Trumbull.
Yeah, it's
a compromised situation.
Yeah, it's not good. All right, I'm going to pull up the bracket at 174. We're going to look at some consolation action.
If you trusted the process, you were rewarded now with consolation brackets from Bray.
Don't distrust the process, please.
74 or 84?
Where did I pull up? I pulled up the wrong one. Listen,
Wow, that process
Vader,
just got derailed.
Don't trust.
Vader, trust the process. Now look at this, 174. All right. Here's what's popping at 174 pounds. DeCiante and Pinto. Winner gets the 5 seed Ruiz.
Hey, good for Chattanooga.
Yeah.
That's a rematch, actually, of the Southern Scuffle Finals.
Okay.
DeCiante and Sachs.
Okay. There you go. Casella Singleton. Winner gets Wolak. Man, I feel like anybody could come out of that. All 3 of those guys.
Everybody that's still alive right there.
Yeah,
That's a motley crew.
that is.
Molly Hatchet.
It's a Molly Hatchet.
Now, here we go. Bottom half of the bracket, Thompson and Contrera and Wask. One of those 3 will be an All-American. 2 of those 3 will not.
74 has a wild underbelly.
Yeah. Yeah, that underbelly is wild.
Bassett went 0-2, huh?
Yep. Bassett went 0-2. Avery Bassett. Harkins and Augustine. Winner gets Kennedy. So if you're an Iowa fan, you kind of think Kennedy can get through that.
Yeah, and if you're me and you pick Kennedy to have a deep run, I think his chances look pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah,
I have him
I-
taken 4th.
I did. I think I picked him somewhere in the top 5. I think maybe 5th or 6th. The 6 would not be in the top 5. So I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I picked him in just 1 second. If you trust the process here.
Gable, we're in the second period already, but
it's not.
I don't think he's going to finish in the second.
All right, 174. I picked Patrick Kennedy. Spay, like you, I picked him 4th.
Hey, there you go. Great minds.
Good mind, Cowboy.
Beautiful minds, Cowboy. Treffin just with an escape point on Keeter. So that's the bout I think that's most intriguing.
Gable Stevenson up 12-4. Bader looking like maybe some push-ups for you.
I need him.
Oh, Treffin, just like he got Schultz, picks Keeter up with that high C. What an entry shot.
Power. This would be big time for Lehigh.
Lehigh getting 2 semifinalists? Possibly you.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
I'll tell you what, Mountain Hawk fans, because I follow that because Steve Spay is my dad, a big Mountain Hawk fan.
Yep.
Went to Lehigh and is in those message boards. And there's some cranky fans. Like, you wouldn't think, oh, Lehigh fans, they seem like probably nice guys, whatever. Like, they get mad when, like, Crookham doesn't wrestle, or when, like, they don't have, like, 5 All-Americans, or they get beat up by Penn State like everybody else did. And to have 2 semifinalists, I mean, a lot of mats left here. I'm not counting the Treffin chickens yet, but a lot of teams don't get 2 semifinalists.
Right.
Especially small private schools, on the
heart of wrestling
in the East.
country.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Lehigh is like making the semifinals in most D1 sports.
Yes.
Man, that was a definitive takedown there. It looked very nice.
And Treffin?
Yeah, and this would be a turn of events. Trumbull bumped up from 197, beat Treffin for the spot. Trumbull just got pinned in the quarterfinals. Treffin leads in his quarterfinal bout.
Cater needs a takedown.
That doesn't mean that Trumbull might not outplace Treffin either, by the way, even if Treffin wins.
Yeah.
But interesting.
It is interesting.
And this is a watch party for interesting things. Bader, you lost your bet. You owe some shups.
Yep.
Stevenson is in the 3rd period.
He needs 2 takedowns. Gable does, too.
Gable said he was going to keep his foot on the gas. Let's see. That was his promise to us.
Yeah, he's up 16-5. A takedown and ride out would be enough for the tech.
Does that count as ending in the 3rd period, or does that count as going the distance? I guess it's going the distance.
I think 7 minutes is the distance.
Yeah, that's the
fellas.
distance.
Yeah, that's the distance. That's going the
Push-ups
distance.
for everybody.
What if
That's
Gable
going
just
for
goes
speed.
feet to back right here? Just like body locks him. Body locks the Greco-Meister.
He should do something cool. He was warming up in a T-shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, quick, let him up.
Is he going to ride for 43?
No.
Good ride, Cowboy.
Wait. Why did they just give him 4 points for that takedown?
Maybe they called a stall.
Okay, well.
3rd period.
You guys win.
Boom. Feels good to be number 1.
So I only have 5 shups? That doesn't feel like enough.
Just multiply it.
By what?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
20.
Do more shups.
Okay.
No one's stopping you.
Gable with a tech. Man, he said this is going to be like the most impressive show you've ever seen, the greatest display.
good.
So far, he's living up to the hype.
Pretty
That's
good.
an NCAA finalist that he just wrecked.
Is he your OW so far?
Yes.
Yeah. He's the only one that's just manhandled everybody.
I'd have to look if there's somebody like way overperforming.
I was gonna say,
If Joey Blaze wins or something, I mean, maybe it's him. But
Right.
yeah,
If somebody
right
runs
now-
the gauntlet and wins from a lower seed, then you might think about that. But as far as just displaying dominance,
you got 2 matches to go, but you assume we will see more of the same.
are we going to see Big Treff here?
Big Treff.
Oh,
Treffin
Big
over
Owen
Keeter.
Yeah, there he is.
Lehigh. It's a great day to be a Lehigh wrestling fan.
Dude,
That's
how
Sneaks
crazy
Day.
is that? If you guys don't know the story, he wasn't going to start. Pat Popolizio, the NC State coach, reached out to Pat Santoro, in a real Pat.
Pat.
Yeah,
Pat's
a real Pat
conversation.
solution.
And he said, hey, I got a guy. He needs a place. What do you think? And man, look at this. Now
Well,
in
and
the
it was
NCAA
also
finals.
Nathan Taylor was a round of 12 last year for Lehigh, and
Got
he
hurt.
got injured at like the second week of the year.
Yeah.
So it was like Treffin needs a new home, Lehigh needs a new heavyweight, and they got great coaches there. Zach Ray, national champion. he's on
Treffin
the
needs a
team.
new coach, Pat.
And hey, he only
back.
answers to Pat.
Yeah.
Or Pat, he can only take orders from Pat.
Hey, should we take a quick break and then when we come back, hit some shoves and toss a donk?
I
I
love
think
it.
so.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. All
Hey
right,
now.
we're back, Spay. We got to settle some shup bets here. What's the tally?
So it's I don't know, maybe a disappointing number for some of you guys, but that's because you guessed too good. I screwed up and I lost 4 bets. For number of first period pins, or first round pins, number of first round OTs, Keeter Feldman. I got that wrong. Oh, actually, Bray, you got another one. So actually I have 25 and you have 10, Bray.
Okay, love it.
Wolak Harkins, I got that wrong. Solers Brophy, I got that wrong. D'Amelio Styles, I got that wrong. AJ Weird Clap in the quarterfinal bout, I got that
up.
wrong.
I messed that up bad too.
When Gable's match for Schultz ends, I got that right. Bader, you got that wrong. But counting up, 25, I owe. Bray, you owe 10, and Bader, you owe 15.
All right. Well, let's hit some shups. Are we going to hit them in unison or what? Are we just
No.
one at a time?
All right, I'm going to take my ears out so you guys direct.
We're going box and box here. We can.
We can. Spade's going to be right over there. We'll be able to see him.
Yeah. All right.
Should we talk smack?
We got some consolation
on,
action.
Spade.
You guys want to see what real power is all
Come
about
on,
here?
Spade, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
All
Look
right.
at this. Looks like, yeah.
Getting stance here and
All right.
knock him out.
Here we go.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Spade's cranking.
4,
Yeah, I love it.
6, 7. This is easy. 8.
Oh, this is easy money.
10. All right, 11. Still going. 12,
Wow. With
Let's
this
get it,
dunk.
boy.
14.
Come on.
15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Almost there. 20. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
There it is.
champion.
There it is, Spade.
Ah.
All right. I'll pay the piper. I got to do 10 shups.
You got to pay the troll toll. Yeah, why don't you make them interesting or something?
If you want to get, I'm not going to pay the troll toll.
Well, because you don't want what
I
the
don't want
reward is.
I don't want the reward. I'm not interested.
Why don't you do like clap push-ups or something?
Clap push-ups. Okay.
I don't know. You're the one saying, "Oh, only 10."
All
I
right.
wish it was getting a workout here. Well, hey, he's doing them. That's 3, 4 big ones. 5. Man, feel the power. 6,
Flat push-ups.
7.
That's
Oh
not-
wait,
Is he end up
almost
falling on his
there.
face?
Got him.
All right.
Okay.
Bader's
many?
time for shups.
Bader's got 15 shoves.
15.
Yep.
All right, we're going claps.
We got donks coming after this.
Yeah, and then my arms are burnt out though. I don't know if I can hold those donks.
You can hold the donks.
All right, Bader, 15. That's 1, 2. Oh, look how
Oh,
he's just
yeah.
flying through the air.
This is a guy
Easy.
that's training for 62 kilos.
8, 9, 10. Light work, Bader. There, 14. And yeah, he's just gonna
Oh,
keep
he's
going.
cranking.
This guy is coming for
He's
that
freaking
Masters
cranking.
championship. No one in America can stop this man. Wild man.
62 kilos. 45-year-old.
62 kilos.
Let's go.
62 kilo deadlift, baby.
Sounds about right for the number of kilos. All right, so now we got to show you guys.
Oh, the donk toss.
Donk toss. Yeah, this is before we sign off, by the way. We got another round
What
of
is
contests
this?
coming
Who's
up after
this?
this.
Who's this guy?
Oh, it's Nikki.
There he is.
Producer Nikki
He
Christian.
really exists.
Yep.
All right,
Let
so
me go over the rules with you guys.
Hold on, wait.
you need your mic?
Yeah, I was just. Yeah, let me.
Yeah, here, grab
Here,
that.
you stay there. I got you.
Check. Yeah, let me just talk into Bader's chest. Fuck.
That's okay.
Off to a bad start.
Take it easy on the donk, dude.
Right. Yeah. So this is our donks. All right. What you got to do? You got to land it in the mat for it to count. If it lands outside,
Any part outside?
doesn't count. No. If it touches any part of the mat, you're good.
It's like folk style wrestling, like college wrestling.
Exactly.
One foot,
yeah.
one
so,
point of contact inbounds.
So this is 1 point. This is 3 points. Now in the center here, a little faded, we have another little multiplier. So now we got 2 points if it hits a multiplier. 6 points if it hits a multiplier.
Same
my.
thing. Any part of it hits the multiplier, you get the
Correct.
points.
And this is
And
an
where's-
outdoor game where you're just flipping donks onto this pad.
Correct. Yeah. So if you give me the other donk, please.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now, that right there is a good example. If you grab it by the tail
Oh.
or the ears, you got to wear the ass hat.
Okay. Hey, fair. I didn't know about the tail, but I'll still accept my
Can't-
punishment.
Can't grab another man's donk by the ears.
Oh man. Okay.
So if someone hits a 6 pointer, you're like, I don't like that. What you could do is you could try and knock theirs down with your donk. But the rule is, yours has to land on its feet or its nose for it to count. If you just knock it down and yours is knocked down too, then it's a wash. They get their points.
It's crazy.
Let's
You guys
go.
wanna play some donk?
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
while
donk-
you guys are,
toss
while you
the
guys are
donk.
playing, I'm going to keep a little bit of an update on some of these consolation matches.
All
Trey
right.
Munoz, Zach Glazier in OT. So,
All right.
you know.
Spade,
Hey.
you want? Oh, you going first, Nikki? Show us how it's done.
Yeah,
Nick,
you give
Nick's
us
the pro.
It's going to be a 1v1.
Hold on.
1v1 versus 21 wins. We won't play a full 21.
Let's play 5 or something.
Yeah.
Why don't you do 2 tosses to show us how it's done, and then me and Bader will each get a toss.
Yeah, and while they're donking, look at this toss. What a
Oh,
man.
almost on the force multiplier.
While they're donking,
So underhand
OT.
with the snout.
Glazier Munoz.
Boom.
Look at that.
All right.
That's no points.
So no,
I'm rusty.
all right.
All right.
So I got
I like
the
the
donk
hat on
hat on,
Spade.
so maybe this will give me some more power.
I don't
Grabbing
think so. I think it's like an
by
insult.
by the legs.
But also, we got a couple consolations. Stephen Little with a big lead
So
there.
you're doing it like this here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Trey Munoz with the OT takedown. He's moving on.
All right.
Here you go, Spay.
Here we go. My first official.
Oh, he went. That kind of seemed like untraditional, but it. Oh,
see.
1v1. Okay.
Here,
So-
Bader, I got your mic here.
So when you toss it, you know, even if it doesn't hit, you know, you can strategically land it in the front because that'll mess up your opponent.
Either way.
Either way, yeah.
All right, Bader.
That's a bad way, but that's fine.
That's the goofy flip.
Listen, I'm not gonna tell you how to donk, man.
Yeah, you donked. Oh, did I just see you touch the ear or not?
No.
Okay.
And Bader getting away with it. This
thought
is
you
the
might have touched the ear.
Sneaky
We'll see.
kid.
Joey Novak also with the lead. Oh, no points
Okay.
there.
All right. So 0-0.
Novak with that lead over Stemet.
Here, Bader, come back here one more time.
6-1.
Let's get one more. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
What does I need to grab it by the?
All right.
Oh, is he on? No, oh, he's not
Nah,
touching.
he-
Hold on,
he
hold
not
on.
on.
That's no points, but that would have been a 3-pointer.
What are
there
you
for
talking
Spay.
about? There it goes.
Oh, now you're cheating.
It's still not on. Let's go.
Ooh,
Oh.
no points there.
All right. Somebody's got to get a point.
Okay, yeah, someone, yeah.
Let's get Bray on there.
All right, I'll toss one donk. And you know what I'm going to do?
Don't hit the wires.
I'm going to use the often controversial two-handed method.
Two-hand, yeah.
Oh, it's like bowling underhanded.
Yeah.
Yeah, typically used for
Bowling
children, but it
underhand. Were you
works.
you bowl overhanded?
Or bowl under between the legs. But yeah, sometimes I just
Overhanded.
sometimes I just chuck it overhand. Why
I'm gonna,
not?
This is often controversial
No
two-handed
one man should
method.
have all that power.
Let's go.
That's a two-pointer.
All right, yeah.
Wait. It might be.
Does it have to be touching, or it's just hovering over?
No, it's got to touch.
Oh, it's.
Oh, I don't think it's
I
touching.
think it's not touching.
Yeah. All right. I
Stay
can't
with-
compete with an extra.
Hold on. Knock
You
his
could knock.
off.
You could knock
Knock
it
his
off.
off.
Yeah.
All right.
could
I was
knock
going
it
to
off.
concede. Why don't you do it,
I'm
Nick?
gonna fuck him up.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Show us how it's done.
There's no way. This donk is too strong right now.
Oh, wow.
But you got 1 point though.
Still 1 point. So
So
what
I-
we do, since you got 2 and I got 1,
Yeah.
it's 1 point to you.
Okay.
So it's just like that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
All right. Well, the chat is not you know they're intrigued, but look,
They're not-
look, chat. Here's what you got to do.
We otherwise would have been signing off. So
You're gonna
this is all
have
bonus.
You're gonna have the ability, chat, soon to buy the donks in the store. So just get ready.
One more.
Get ready for that. All right, Bader's
If I just throw it
feeling.
at Spay as hard as I can.
Bader's feeling unsatisfied,
And what if you did, Bader?
and
No,
there we
still
go.
on.
So
David, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give us a round 1 winner. Victor David Bray.
Yeah. And guys, we just would have signed off. So if you didn't like the donk toss, you could have just turned off the channel.
oh, they're good. They're cool.
Oh, okay.
It's more fun to play than to watch.
No, the chat is interested. They are
Okay.
interested.
This
They're
is
gonna have to get into it.
phenomenon. It's coming to your town, so.
Hey, here's what we're going to do. We are going to sign off for this session. We'll be back for the semifinals,
Let's go.
Which-
Is
are
that
gonna be-
an hour later?
8 p.m. Eastern
Yeah.
tonight, so 7 Central. We're going to get a little bit of work done while these consolation rounds are going on. Obviously, you're going to want to tune in. Oh my gosh, Joey Novak trying to pin Nick Stemet. That could be a pour one out situation there. But we're going to sign off, and we'll catch you guys for the semifinals. Thanks for watch partying with us. We'll see you soon.